All right, welcome back. Let's start. Welcome back. How are we all doing? So I hope all is well with you. I just want to start without wasting much of time because we have spent 3 minutes already. So make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. I can see some of us on the comment section already. Rosemary, I greet you. Say, Masakai. Good afternoon. Thank you. Okolie, Anthony, I see you, Okolie. And our sister Franco Conco is here with us. Money Man, you're welcome. Money Man, how do you do? Chukoma, Obinna, you're welcome. Truth must be told. I see you, truth must be told. Jerry Okonkwo and our brother Workers Ike, you're welcome. Chukoma, Obinna, I see you. Chukuma Obinna Gage. Okay, Nkere, come do account for Biafra, I beg. Okay, is allergic to that. You don't anything of accountability is not his thing. Mazi, Kai, I greet you, pass. Okay, you're welcome. And we have John. John, I see you. John says, believe it. Time to stop this intellectuals is their track. Time to stop intellectuals in their track. These criminals, hoodlums, shouldn't be allowed to continue dealing the effort of USB government. I hear you. Ifeanyi, greetings to you. Good evening to Mazika in the war. Oya gazele gi nwa Chineke. Ya gazele gi nwa Chineke. I see you. Chukoma said, welcome back once again, Mbedoma, Amalagema. And we have, who again is here? Chukoma is here. Chukoma, I think I've called your name before. And we have, I think I skipped somebody. Okay, this person, I don't know your name, this email. Wafo. Let me call you Wafo, please, because the first alphabet is not connected. We need accounts. You need it. Where is our money? Don't worry. Mazekai, one day, more grace to your days. Thank you so much. That's from Gozier, because I see you. And we have somebody, Chukoma. Say Chukoma again. He said he must do the accountability. Antonio Met, I see you. Good evening, Mazekai, our own Machi. Machi, I see you. Mazekai report. Good evening, sir. I really appreciate you for the good work you are doing. I hear you. All right. Let's continue. Please like the video. So let's continue and come and do account for us. We want to see our money. All right, this is a comment from Biafran so far. We are here again because yesterday Nkere decided to count on his achievement. Let me take down this comment so that you will see what the title they give, what they said here. Look at it here. In case if you are watching from I don't know which of the video you are watching from. Are you watching from phone, like the one that is straight, or the landscape? I want you to see it properly. Achievement of Briggy so far within 3 months. Within 3 months, diplomatic engagement. I thought they have been doing the diplomatic engagements for heaven knows how, but he just reduced it to 3 months. Okay. We are going to see the achievement, not from me. I'm not the one giving the achievement. My own is to share what they put out there. Achievement of Briggy, not the Briggy you know. The Briggy that he's talking about is Fallback brigade. You know, because they want to sugarcoat it as a brigade. One may think that they are talking about the original brigade that all of us know. No. The brigade that this guy is representing and talking about is the one that they have gone forward and tried to fall back. So the achievement of that brigade is what I see on the screen. You yourself can see something on the screen, I believe. Yes, I believe you are seeing something on the screen, right? That is the achievement they displayed. And if you doubt me, you are gonna you will see more things. Now, let's continue. I will play. I don't want to release the audio. In fact, I will play the audio a little bit so you see how what they are counting as achievement. The first thing first is the music. Okay, sing Nkere's name being used as in a high life music. That's one of the achievements, not from me. My own is to tell you what the video is all about. And that's why I want you to come here, listen and enjoy. If you maybe they skip something, you can also add it for them. But we are getting to that part. Let's just follow the one they themselves decided to share for us, to share to us so we can see it. It's in the public domain. I wasn't in their cabinet meeting to lay hand on the video. So this video is what they decided to share to the general public, counting on the achievement of Fallback brigade under Azaya York and powered by Sonak Barawa. These are people who, and the other guy called Obina, I'm Obiene. I see, these guys they're not my problem. I'm not saying they're enemy. I believe I believe they see me as not an enemy. I'm not saying this just to create enmity. Okay? No, not at all. But to be real, discussing the achievement is what we are doing. I don't think anybody should find it, see it as a problem. Do you understand? It shouldn't be a problem. Now, here is the picture you are seeing on your screen now. This is all about the achievement of Nkere, meeting with the congressman, having handshake somewhere across the, maybe the street of the congressman, or maybe nearby flower, or at the gate. You have handshake, or as I bring a hand, you have handshake. Why Elias is one can maybe left or right, targeting, oh yeah, smile, take it, have it, catch up, take it, the snap picture. That's number one achievement of the year only. So he decided to reduce it to 3 months. I think we have been seeing this guy having handshake for ages now. Why do they reduce it to 3 months of engagement? Oh, all this while you have been going to Capitol Hill is not that one's not engagement. I'm surprised that they said that it's just 3 months. The past 3 months, as if they don't want to include the mighty one they achieved before. Pictures achievement. Exactly. I swear that these guys are very, very funny. Very, very funny. Comedy of the year. But don't worry, like I always tell you, we are not here to create enmity. Our own is to bring it real. If you do well, we praise you. If you miss it, we just quote you the way you put it. And especially when you put it into public, especially those ones that you yourself decide to upload. That one is, you can't hold us accountable. Our own is to expatiate and then make it more blunt, so people will understand what your activities and your achievement has been. Having handshake with Ted Cruz, Senator Ted Cruz, is powerful achievement and is being recorded. And of course, hosting themselves in one mini hall like that, which they nickname as Congressman Hall. I've not been to America to know the Congress, how the hall looks like. All right, but I can tell you, if that place is what the Congress Hall of America, somebody should let us know, because I doubt. You said that you want to start press briefing. From press briefing to, how do they use, from press briefing to what again they changed it? Congress briefing, and what again? There's a way they use that. I've forgotten the language what they use. But you know what I'm talking about. From this to that, and we were expecting them to have senators in the building. at least to represent. Imagine having handshake going to Capitol Hill from month to month, year to year, and he couldn't pull out one congressman. When people begin to write petition against Christian genocide going on in Nigeria, they quickly target to Nkere's effort. And because we hammered on this, we have been hammering on this, and they no longer they can't cover it anymore. All the news having it never mentioned Briggy or Nkere. No. They decided to withdraw. Congress hearing and Congress briefing. Is it your name is Tondanus? Let me call you Clement, please. Clement. Clement, you are spot on. Do you understand? You are very because that's what I was looking for. From Congress hearing, let me bring the comment up. From Congress hearing to briefing, Congress briefing. And because the advertisement they put out there was written Congress hearing. We were like, okay, this is a nice move. Congratulations, Nkere, in advance. Little did we know that is actually a fallback members hearing. There's nothing like Congress hearing there. Fallback members hearing, where you have of the Chicago and rest of them sitting and listening to Test by Moonlight story, super story. Oh, how we Biafrans we fought war 1960 to 1967. How we managed to secure our land. That's what we call pogrom. It happened, they fight people in the north, and that they used to go and bring some people back. Some actually forgot their mattress and all that. That is the story. Congress briefing. That's his achievement. And now they don't say anything. What they do is just to put it out there. Relax your mind. We are going to start from the video. You hear it yourself. They manipulate. Hear this. Please, I hope the voice is coming out. You see this music now, this is number one achievement. After while displaying the pictures of Nkere, having handshake with people that are unknown to him, you don't even know them. You don't even know them. It's just that Elias is a hush puppy of in the white in the US. Hush puppy. He just managed to secure time to have handshake. Now, naturally, we are $10,000 every month. Now, when the Chineke goes on a while, if you catch a position, this guy, on our milk cannot suffer from people that can't do that don't have a living life. You are pushing to get Biafra aside what he's gaining, or get that now they sue you to court. They will sue you to court. Because the thing is this, he understands that moving forward we maybe take his job away from him, and he don't want it. But him and the black man in many ways. I will tell you my findings. This man publicly, after receiving $10,000 a month, we want spirit in Dutch neighbor, and that spirit actually, hit him. He decided to tell the truth. He said, "Look, no matter what you do, now you must secure your land." 100%. He said 100%. No, 80%, sorry. 80%. 80%. Secure your land 80% before congressmen will actually listen to you. But on the second hand, they don't have any plan to secure land 80%. There's no plan whatsoever. He was like, Elias, this thing you are saying is out of our budget. We are not here for that. We are here to make them believe that you are securing land while paying you $10,000 for mega fundraising to continue. And Elias said, okay, don't worry. This is what I know. I know how to do it. I know how to get it done. What you need to do now, because this our movement now may eventually, be exposed. So quickly go and change the document. Or borrow speed, $500. Russia got change the document. Change it from resident agent to house president, Maryland House president. What changes it to? Are you getting it now? Now let's go back to the video itself. Then you understand why this achievement is very, very important. If you doubt, how many of you watching this video live, how many of you have somebody, have your name appeared in any high life music? I doubt. Okay, Nkere made it. Listen. Let's come together and support our Prime Minister, Master Simon Ekpa, who is currently working tirelessly to hand over our freedom to us this year, 2024. Freedom is coming. Yo, 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 yo. Nkere. I hope you use the pen and paper. Now score the thing. This is the number one achievement. Nkere. And they play this in for how many minutes? I think we're going to count on it. Let's say here from beginning now, because this is 2 hours, 7 minutes and 21 seconds. And the video is here until somewhere here. Okay. Hold on. I think we are still moving. Nkere is still playing. Okay, here we have okay, let me see. Okay, this is I'm trying to get it right. 14 minutes. Okay, somewhere between 14 to 15 minutes. Okay, they play this. Let's say 14 minutes. Let's say 15 minutes, because this is 14 minutes 59 seconds, meaning approximately 15 minutes. They play this song, praising Nkere with the high life. For you to, that's the achievement. Life is a process. No matter how you go about. I'm not against the music, yo. It's good. It's good. Again. It's public campaigning for global financial support for the purpose of Finland Convention, Defense Forces, and the declaration related activities. I appreciate all the efforts of the support our liberation movement. I also urge everyone to massively support more than ever, especially this critical time. Oh, my fellow lovely great dear friends, let's come together and support our Prime Minister, Master Simon Ekpa, who is currently working tirelessly to hand over our freedom to us this year, 2024. Freedom is coming. Yo, yo, yo. I'm grateful. This life not balance here. This critical time, somebody just came out and decided to give you his achievement. Where did the picture you stay from ages? Pack it. Then is here on the screen. You actually believe that I'm the one that made this? No. Go to the platform. They're not hiding it. It's there. Achievement. Was a little high life. 15 good minutes. Next thing in our here, Bo, look at my tata self. I am still not able to. I can't even comprehend. If it behind this their Congress briefing to Congress hearing to Congress briefing. To me, it's still the thing. I can't even lay head on anything to make sense out of it. I am still struggling to understand it. Congress briefing. That is the flyers. Happens way here. Is Congress briefing, meaning that Congress will be there present. You brief them about what you are going through. Imagine that. That sounds nice. I was happy. Look, watching them with one eyes, that thinking that truly they were gonna offer something. That minute they changed the title to Congress hearing. I was still confused at that moment. We started asking questions. What is different? Little did you know that even the so-called Congress hearing, they couldn't even meet the criteria, because according to what Google says, they're supposed to have at least delegates, like somebody representing them, if at all. No, imagine how many Congress members do we have in America? There are many, isn't it? The one that is in charge of where Nkere come from, Maryland, he couldn't even put that one out. Not even a representative. They managed to, but you look at the pictures, displaying pictures of different individuals, even Ethan Cruz. All of them, Nkere have had handshake with them. But the thing is that none of these people made it to that convention. Nobody, not even the representative. And the reason why they changed the title, because of maybe they know that in America you can't do this kind of thing and get away. Maybe they will, to avoid questioning them, are you trying to use us to scam people? They dodge it sharply. That minute they change the title. But the flyers they shared for days, weeks before that says Congress briefing. Why? But after that, we kept quiet, isn't it? Someone said I should go to Ngozi versus handle. What happened there? Please just hold on. Let me continue playing the, so you can hear the high life at least. I will go no this time around. Achievement. We are coming to the other one. There is no magic to progress and success in life. Life gives back what you give to it. It takes a man who believes in himself to create worlds. So keep working hard and never lose hope in what you believe in. Life is not easy. Make it take and judge you. I want to use this special opportunity to recognize great deep God will put you go. I can't also forget General Philip Effiong. Welcome down the soul. Don't you take one moment on the ground? Somebody said I should check COS handle. Then I went there, I couldn't see anything. Who is that person that actually distracted me? Who is the person? My brother Kai, I am seeing albino picture there. Yeah, I albino picture there. Where is that person that said that go to Dr. Ngozi's or Abese's handles? That is Clement. Clement, what do you mean by that, to be honest? Do you know you distract me with this, your comment? I keep on refreshing and refreshing. Kai is not talking to you. Okay, the person is talking to Cecilia. Go to Dr. Okay, okay. Sovereign election under the supervision of the civil government. This is madness from the highest order. Okay, sorry about that. I was distracted with that. Go to Dr. Ngosi's handle. Do you understand? So let's go back to, let us keep on counting the achievement, because you get why. So this is 14 minutes. Let me go back again. Okay, 11 minutes now. The high life is playing, and all we have here is the picture. Then we move, and another thing is this. So now pay attention. The achievement is here. Another achievement is here. These people, to be honest with you, the insult is too much. This insult is too much. And they will see you as the enemy. You are the enemy. You don't like them. You are causing problem. You are saying all manner of things. Do you know that you are slowing the work of the ABM? ABM is the one to buy. He already bought the bus, fuel the bus, but the driver is yet to come. Just enter this bus. The driver is coming to convey you to a location called the USB, called the United States of Biafra. It has been declared in every platform of the whole world, says 29th of November 2024. Only Nkere have another history, like those of them who create history, that the Igbo people, Abechedi was formed by Ajayi Cloud, or whatever the man called, Bishop Ajayi Cloud, lying to people. Nkere is busy creating this history before our eyes. In 1960s, 1930s, no, if a man Mugo Park is Nkere is telling you now, even though we watched that declaration live, we have the clips, we have the date. We are not a baby when Biafra was already declared in Finland. We all are adults just last year. Imagine in space of few months. Nkere is catch upon now twice with that holding back, telling you that it was declared on December 2nd. Imagine if Oga was Oga said that now he flew to moon, and God Almighty called him up. Go to moon, Nkere. And he appeared as APM, representing Biafra with agreement power. He came down with a mandate to rule you. That you guys, this is history. May imagine 10 to 15 years to come. Or create history. If not able self, no, you go back yourself. Now, coach. What is very terrible. It's not funny. It's not funny. Now he has moved from high life. We have our mommy in the house. Happy my greet you, man. Say can please. I can't laugh. I can't laugh for achievement APM. What be the for? Oh my goodness, what be for? And please, if I did not mention your name, don't mind me. I just want to focus on this for now, please. I welcome all of you, Amy, Sammy, and rest of you, all of you, please. If you did not hear your name, don't feel less important. You are not less important at all. All of you are highly welcome, and I appreciate you for being here. Please do me a favor and click the like button if you don't mind. I hope your hand is not too heavy. You can just stretch your hand and touch the button. It won't cost you anything. Your bone still remain the same. It's not going to break your hand if you do that. It's not heavy. It's just very light thing to do. So like the video and share it to many platforms of your choice if you don't mind. Now, speaking of the achievement of Nkere, the man who knows it all and know how to get it. Always it to carry history, story. from press briefing of Congress. But this, please, some of you that live in America, can you please don't just sugarcoat anything. I want to know this venue where they organize this masquerade festival. Can you tell us, is this Congress hall, like, does this place belong to Congress, or is it another for the Christmas activities? I want to know, because honestly, I am surprised. Is it possible for Congress to open door for people to come in and organize this kind of thing and get away, even though there's no presence, no item of representative of congressmen in the building? Not at all. And the flyers and announcement, the advertisement was written Congress briefing. Someone like me, I was waiting to see congressmen. No, I want to know how many of them that are in support of our freedom. All I could see there is familiar faces. Elias, you know that place. I don't blame him. Okay, but I don't catch a cruise. $10,000 or whatever. A month, I actually get an account. Who wouldn't do what he's doing? Of course, because it's gonna happen. Look at this one. Let me play it again so you know. After playing High Life, let's see to display pictures of U.S. congressional briefing on Biafra special guest speaker. Special guest speaker. The man, last time I checked, Michael Ruby is not a congressman. He was not representing any congressman. Why don't you? We should just choose it to U.S. Michael Ruby's briefing on Biafra special guest on Biafra. The special guest Michael Ruby and the other people. But I don't know. Elias told this man. This is my own take, not verified yet. Elias could tell, maybe Elias told him and said, I will make sure that I'll bring some congressmen for you. They are gonna come. Yes, rent the shop. Let us, because they said you can rent the shop, but I don't know if you rent it with that Congress people, being involved, like they should be involved or have a representative. But in this one, nothing. Even the Congress hearing, according to what Google said, that a representative of congressmen should be there. Even if they are not there, workers, like people that are staff working there, could be there just to gather some of the things, report about what happened, to brief the congressmen. But how can all the congressmen, all of them are too busy, and you do not even fix these days like sudden? You have chance to choose the date that will be stable for them, for congressmen to be there live. You couldn't do that. What you did is you just hurriedly fix the date, thinking that day the congressmen will be available. And if you want to tell me that, because I know that they will say the congressmen are busy there, so why did you choose the date? Why did you choose the date that you know that congressmen are busy? When they made this announcement, Biafra quickly went to website of Congress, American Congress, and checked the schedule, events, and everything. The day they put there, there's nothing like Biafra in that. And they raised their alarm and said, look, this is what is going on. There's nothing like this. There's nothing. We say, okay, for benefit of that, let's just wait and see. Maybe miraculously it will appear. That very day, they changed the title from Congress briefing to Congress hearing. We kept quiet. Surprise, surprise, yesterday. They decided to count on the achievement of the Congress of the Fallback Brig. And they managed to continue pushing this narrative that they achieved something. I'm surprised. Listen. in case if you don't know, let me count this, because from here we have although some of the congressmen pictures here are duplicated, but let me just count them by their faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay, this one has appeared 6 already. 7. This one is a new one. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12, 13, because when you can, let's assume there's a congressperson with Elias. Okay, this 13. Here, this woman appeared here, so let's remain 13. 14. This one is not clear to me. Let me do 14. Okay. 15, 16, 17. I hope this one is, but at least 10. At least come on, no, so 10 or 12 different congressmen that have had handshake with Nkere, and he couldn't pull out one person, just one. What does that tell you? What does that tell you exactly? Because this is how they roll. You are telling us your achievement. Let's continue. No. Start from the beginning. Start from the beginning. No. You go nowhere. Start from the beginning. Okay, let us learn from our sister, our mommy Doreen. Let me just go back to the comment, please. Just bear with me. We are here to learn, okay? I want to understand everything. I want to know the truth. Where's the okay? And somebody, Doreen said this. I live in US. You can rent a hall for meetings. A congressman don't have to be there. You have security and cleaners. Okay. So you can rent the hall, Congress Hall, like American Congress. So the question is this place now, is it American Congress Hall, like this place now? I'm just asking a genuine question, please. I don't mean to insult anybody. So do you think this place is American Congress Hall? Is it? Is this place now the hall? Please, if you know, can you just let us? I want to understand. Mazika, you are doing a great job. Keep it up. That's from Bartolome. Thank you so much. Please, can you? But you cannot enter the main Congress Hall. Okay, I think you have said something before. I'm just saying that when you go Congress building, you can rent a room for function or meetings. You have just answered my question by you say this comment now. So meaning that you can rent a room in in the vicinity, but you cannot enter the main Congress hall. That one make sense. So that means this is not the main hall meant for American Congress, because that's what they want us to believe, that they went there they sat down in this chair that meant for where American congressmen deliberate on issues that matter for American identity. Is this place, is this venue, is it? Because it looks so small to me. It looks so small. I live in, okay, yeah, I think I've seen that. He said again, where is that comment? But you can enter the main, but you cannot enter the main Congress hall. So this is not the main Congress hall then. So we did not see any cleaner. You understand? We did not see any cleaner like representing, or are we not supposed to see it? I'm just asking. I think they should have just, because Nkere is out of desperation, he always desperate to prove that he made it. So I think if there's any cleaner to carry out message to Congress people, like what I saw, when I checked on it, last time I think I checked that in live on our live broadcast, and they said that cleaners or people staff working in that place could share the flyers and everything. They will carry it to the Congress people and let them know, brief them on what happened. And they said again that one of the things, if you are organizing Congress hearing, that you're expected to come with flyers and projector. You have to project your message using a big screen so that people will know and see. A kind of lecture. You deliver it the way it will be very, very understandable by anybody that come across it, and staff will be there writing something down and having some plates from you. But Nkere did not do that. They organized it as if it's Congress hearing, and 9 minutes they changed it to they organized it as if it's Congress briefing, but 9 minutes they changed it to Congress. They changed the tactics to Congress hearing, contradicting the plan and everything. That's what I want us to understand, because they are bragging about it. That's why they keep on playing this and as achievement of the year, or I don't know. Mazekai, this is not the Congress Hall. Exactly. I think Doreen is no longer responding, but let's continue. But at least I can understand a few things that she said here.
And we all know the reason why we are here today. We are here for our freedom, because it's our right. And today is our first congressional briefing. And we have our special guest here. Many Biafrans are familiar with who he is. The son advocate for freedom, human rights, and also religious rights. We have our special guest, Marco Ruby, and Senior Fellow, American Enterprise Institute. Thank you, Marco.
Okay, thank you so much, Doreen. Thank you. Thank you so much. You have cleared the air.
Thank you very much, Prime Minister. I don't need, first of all, it's good to see Biafra represented so well in Washington, D.C.
No. Did he call him? Thank you so much, Prime Minister. Wait.
For freedom, human rights, and also religious rights. We have our special guest, Marco Ruby, and the Senior Fellow, American Enterprise Institute. Thank you, Marco. Thank you very much, Prime Minister.
Thank you so much, Prime Minister. Anamano.
For freedom, human rights,
Anamano.
and also religious rights. We have our special guest, Marco Ruby, and the Senior Fellow, American Enterprise Institute. Thank you, Marco. Thank you very much, Prime Minister.
All right, so let's move on. You see, From everything, this is this part of the achievement according to the video. I'm playing it from there.
First of all, it's good to see.
Now, let's continue.
There's some good political appointees. Awareness support. We are making issue for the U.S. and even not the party. Because
now, this is this part. Wait. Hold on.
Some question and answer, and we have some people asking questions about the current situation, what is happening in Biafra land, if it is suitable for them, if it is that what they want, do they deserve to live better than what is happening here today? We are glad to be here, and this is the beginning of our year in Washington. We believe that the U.S. government, they are watching, they are listening, they are following, even if the members of the ones that are not here, they are watching, so they know what we are doing and what is going on. I will call on Mazi. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So when you look at this place now, you won't see any other person than them. You know what I mean by them? Now them organize them, now them they listen, now them they brief themselves. And he said that that those that are not here, the congressmen that are not here, as if there's any of them that are there. Is there any of them there? Do you have anyone so that those of them that are not there we hear from you later? I don't get that part, you. But in my their own way of lying is something else. It's something else. How can you now say that you are briefing? Who are you briefing here? Okay, the video is very having a network issue, not from my end. This is how they upload it. This is how they upload it. So, but you get the point, right? You now understand the problem. The problem is not about any other thing, but giving out lies, dishing out lies to prove what I don't know, lying to Biafrans. You said your achievement because everything they played here is just the program of that conventional briefing, Congress briefing and Congress hearing, because I don't know which of them to call because they changed it. You don't even know who is who. But the only thing I want you to understand is that they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. But how to present it or how to make you believe them is what they're battling with. It is not easy actually for them. They are struggling to convince you the more. Somebody said, they say, brother, it's only in your program that I can see. Yes, no problem. We have to touchlight everything. Now, we are going to move to another thing. All right, we are going to move to another thing because There is sit at home is coming. There's this sit at home that is coming, right? And people are taking it for granted, some are not. But I want to let you know something. And I'm happy that our one of us shared this link to me so that you yourself will be able to see it. Because about me on Abatoaya, if you take it for granted, you're your own. Okay? That's why you must not take it for granted. Many things, a lot is going on now, and we need to be careful. You see, the coming election in Anambra, USB government have declared sit at home. In fact, many people have declared sit at home on that, and some people are taking it like a joke. But guess what? Nigerian state are not taking it like a joke, because that this announcement, I'm saying this because somebody actually shared the video to me, and I have to share it with you here on this program. You yourself will see it, and I'm going to start by sharing it immediately. Just watch. Let's go there. Okay. Now, this is Sahara Reporter. As of now, 4 hours ago, Sahara Reporter made this publication. Nigerian police announced deployment of 42,000 officers for Anambra governorship election. I repeat, Nigerian police announced deployment of 42,000, not 400, not 4,000, not 40, not 14,200. 42,000, that's 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, until 42,000 police. Deployment of these numbers of police to Anambra State for gubernatorial election coming up on 8th of November. USB government have foreseen this, the danger ahead, and they made a publication warning everybody on how to learn how to sit at home, because some of you think this is a taboo, civil disobedient, to sit at home. Guess what? This 42,000 police they are deploying to Anambra. Even if you are not, if you are contemplating on how to disobey before, this one should recollect your senses. Like you need to reconnect again to understand that if you are in doubt and you come out, if anything happens to you, who are you going to blame? Nigerian police have this antecedent of trigger happy officers. They have this antecedent of pulling trigger against innocent people. Maybe the way you are walking like a gangster, you are walking like a threat. The next, instead of arresting you or questioning you, they pull trigger. And nobody they have pulled trigger at have come out and tell us the story how the whole thing be, because from there they'll send the person to judgment. What kind of election do you think they want to conduct that will require 42,000 police officers well armed? It's not as if they are coming there with talk through. That will say talk through. They are no longer using it. If they use get up with a rifle, and that rifle is not, you can't be proud of yourself and say, okay, they're not gonna do this. That no guarantee. Anything is possible, and if you said no, you can do and don't do. Good and fine. It's entirely your business. But who are you going to blame if anything actually happened to you? Who will you blame? who will you blame? Are you going to blame who? So this is me telling you the reasons why you need to. This should be one of the reasons why you need to sit at home. Sit at home for your own good. Sit at home for your own betterment, because it's not going to be funny. It's not going to be funny. They have this number of police officers, and villages are being ransacked by bandits. They have this number of soldiers, but communities are begging to survive, begging to live. Where are those soldiers? Why are they not sending these soldiers, police, to communities that are facing security challenges? You have this number of police and people are living in IDP camp, but only for in the democratic government, you want to conduct election and are deploying police. The question is, with what intention? What is the intention actually? What do they want to achieve by sending such number of police to one single state? To one single state. The agenda is not yet confirmed. People are still living in denial that somehow it doesn't really matter. Some are even telling you that it's supposed to be like that because insecurity in Southeast. Knowing fully well that people that are deploying to come there now are also not free. When you talk about this insecurity in Southeast, you cannot just talk about it and just keep police and Nigerian forces. They have done a lot of things in the past, and they are ready to do more. Do you get it now? They are ready to do more. US government election is going on in Anambra as we speak. They are conducting the election, and nothing is. We have not seen any tear gas or anything at all, right? Now on 8th of November, the election will start. Soludo said, when few days ago he appeared on Channels TV, and he was asked about Mas Namdekan. He said that his focus now is only on the upcoming election. So only for us to hear today that they are deploying 42,000 police to Anambra. Mas Namdekan's protest that took place a few days ago in Abuja, the same police released tear gas on them. The question is, the tear gas is for what? Imagine if they can throw tear gas on a peaceful demonstration. Imagine what they would do, or peaceful protesters. Imagine what they would do during the election. Who is going to be the victim? Who will be the victim? Because somebody will be a victim. So if you are in your house, will you be a victim? If you and your house, will you be a victim? Think about it. The Nigerians have 42,000 police officers. They have it, and then they have it for a special job. Look at it here on the screen now. I'm not the one that made this publication. This was Hahahah reporter. Nigerian police announced deployment of 42,000 officers for Anambra governorship election. That's the headline from Sahara. You see, what is going on now in Nigeria is somehow funny. Funny in the sense that people will be like, this injustice is not for me, it's for Mas Namdekan and Biafrans. I am exempted, I am free. I am not part of it, I cannot be part of it. We are the real owner of the country. But gradually, the injustice is actually knocking at your own door. It's a matter of time. It may be knocking at doors of Igbo Biafran today. How sure are you that it's not going to be, your door is not going to be next? Amaka, Ike, I see you. You are the one that made a comment before, right? I greet you, my sister. Please do me a favor and like the video. How many likes do we have now? Let me see. Okay, this one is 105, and the other one is 12. Very poor, but okay. Let's continue. Please, if you have not liked the video, make sure you like the video. Make sure you like the video. It's not going to cost you anything. Okay? Now, I have seen some people, there's a lot of argument going on now, especially on Facebook, and Twitter space. There, some people said, you know, when they see some Oduduwa people calling for Massimo cannot release, you see Oduduwa and they feel in the Kendibo. They are there questioning the person. Oh, how can you say this? Why would you say this? That's a video that I've made. I'm going to release it later about what Dele Momodu said. I've recorded that video, and this is one of the things that we talked about. So on my way to this program, I stumbled on a publication from one person. What is the name of this person? Who made this post? Yeah, this guy here. I hope you can see. Saddam said something. Another. He's an Hausa of Fulani man, I don't know. He said Nnamdi Kanu in 2040 chilling inside the zoo. Okay. So to I think some people are not happy, you know, to hear that, you know, they're not happy to hear anybody calling Nigeria a zoo. I've noticed that. Some people are not happy about it. But the thing is this: have you bothered to ask yourself, why are they calling Nigeria a zoo? What is the problem? Why? I like me, I don't used to say that. Not because I disagree with people calling it a zoo. But the thing is, I understand the reason why Masakano call Nigeria a zoo. And even you defending it, tackling Masakano, can't you see reasons? You don't see the reasons. That somebody, you come out to protest, they will tear gas you. The only people that can protest now without anyone challenging them is Northerners, Fulanis. We saw them carrying Russian flag. How many of you remember when they carried Russian flag to protest? They carried Russian flag protest and nothing happened. Nobody challenged them, unchallenged. Nobody challenged them. But today, if you come out to protest without even a flag, in fact, holding Nigerian flag, they will shoot you. Lekki target during ENSAS. But northern youth use Russian flag, protest, and federal government said, I can understand. Yeah, we understand. The same thing bandits, the terrorists called bandits are doing to them. They understand. Oh, it's okay, we understand. For how long are you going to do that? For how long? So this guy decided to protest, putting this in cage and all that, saying that him and his imam and everybody is in cage. Come down here. He said, the comment here will interest you. Even though I think is he a northerner or a Yoruba person? I don't know this is his name. But if you come to comment section here, okay, if you come to comment section, people are, you see, this is Muhammad Sani Yahaya said, Nnamdi Kanu, how market? As if the market has finished. The market is just starting up. He just remember that there is God in heaven. This one is still talking. I'm coming to you because I'm going to open your platform to open your page to know who you are really. He said, this one says, it can also be you in 2026. Just make sure not to be in Nigeria. This person replying, he said, I am not a terrorist. You are. I can say you are not a terrorist. Who you are? You're a terrorist. And somebody said, where is Fendi? Show some respect, please. Where is his Fendi? Show some respect. Who is the one? I don't know. This could be from Middle Belt or thereabout, or something like that. Say no Fendi in 2040. Okay. Where is Fendi? Show some respect. Okay. Oga, your ranting is too much. You. It be like say you they craze. Okay. Now let us. I don't have time for this. He said, I love your smile. Okay, let me click on this guy. Mocking Master Mecano is okay. Keep on mocking. Oh, I think he's another. Yeah, he's another. This guy, he's a young guy. You can see now who don't even understand what he's in for. He don't understand. He think by being a Muslim is a valid, is a validation of his freedom and access to everything in life. Tomorrow now they will start crying. Mas Namakan is going through what he's going through now, not because of a crime, not because of any crime that he committed. He did not commit any crime, but he chose to tag everything negative against him. Because in your own little mind, he's the problem. He's causing insecurity. He's causing this. He's that. I've seen a lot of comments, a lot of posts like this. That's why I'm writing on this one. I've seen so many of them. Some are like I'm making some, blind arguments. Mas Namadekano, he said that Nigeria is a zoo, and he is he not in the zoo. After you said that, after saying that, you go to bed and sleep without electricity. You open your window. When Nigeria happened to you now, they said this country is finished. Can you imagine this young vibrant man? But people may not know his post in the past. Not that somebody is coming after you, but nemesis will catch up with you because you are promoting evil, supporting injustice. When injustice is being meted on you, when you get to you, make sure you handle it with faith. Handle that injustice with faith, because that is what you actually want. You want to deceive people, thinking that you know how to talk, you talk tough, you are a very strong man, you are this, you are that. Anyway, that's your business anyway. So he's you can see him, somebody that is talking to Master Mecano anyhow. Let's move to another thing, please. I don't like to go through it, but I have to. Now, hear this our brother story. Watch.
Because I'm from people tribe, I need to break only my own for the whole streets. For the whole full street, the only my own is break. Don't break any place you want, only my own. All in the name of the man two road, the man two gutter. Now just road and gutter when the man do it. See only my own shop break. Only my shop come out from where I don't understand. Let me ask them, Nigerians. Because state government, let me ask them. This question when they ask me, what am I ask?
Now, Lagosians, gather yourself here. The video that you just watched now, this video, is an Igbo man who owns shop in Lagos. And in the street where he owns his shop, look at the street everywhere, all the shops you can see, they're lined up. They just pick his own among all the shop and destroy this and say they want to build something. They want to build something there. Are you getting the point? This is the person that made Chooks made this post and said, "I am the only Igbo shop. I am the only Igbo shop owner in the area, and my shop was the only one demolished by the Lagos state government. No warning, no notice. I have lost everything." Man cried out. In Ania, this is shop. They destroyed everything. Look at both sides. You still have shops in Afia. You still have shops there. The other side, let me see if the cameraman is something else. Even the person that made upload just to use sand and destroy everything that the guy, look at. Now, if you pause it here, this shop here still standing. The one here still standing, but his own is they singled it out, no notice, and to destroy it to the extent that they affect the goods in the shop. Are you following? Are you seeing it?
Let me ask them, Nigerians, Lagos state government, let me ask them. This question when they ask me, who am I ask?
Is he a young guy? All my money I invest in this shop. Crying bitterly. This say Mazakai, this not audible. I just send you another one. Okay. Because even the person that uploaded, I don't know why, to be honest with you. Why some people would be like do like that. Let me take it down. It's not audible truly. Because I can only hear the sound of music and everything. The one you sent to me is not yet here, man. I'm not here. I have not seen anything. Okay. Just a moment. Just a moment.
Nigerians, I don't see anything like this one.
Okay.
They are local government. Before I come back from here and go, before I come, they don't even give me notice. Say that they gone today. I don't give. They say they share notice, but don't give me any notice. Say how far. My baby salon where they do work.
I cannot share it. I don't know why. My system couldn't recognize it. Let me open it again and see. This is very, very, very terrible. And if you ask them, see, Igbo people need to. I don't know our problem, to be honest with you. It's not funny anymore. It's not funny at all. It's not funny. It's not funny. We don't even know where to start. In fact, let me download it. I think my system is giving me a headache about it. The one that I just received now. Just a moment. Let me download it. While waiting, let me bring this one to us. Each time I watch video like this, honestly, the thing it always affects my mood. Anyway, let's see.
I don't see waiting federal government, I've been at their state government, I've been at their local government. Before I come back from where I go, before I come, they don't start my show. They don't even give me notice. So say they come today. They say they share notice, but I don't give me any notice. Say how far? Back your system, they don't come to my baby salon where they do work. See how they just render me useless for this Lagos. Just because say I be Igbo person. This tribalism don't they too much. Because the other time we said they're going to destroy only my shop, leave everybody home. And I mean do bad things fast now. We are one go start from now. The only thing they manage, they do work. Nigerians, when I have me check out, it makes sense. Now just they useless. They just render me. In fact, I just they speech of words to talk like this. I want to start now. Now just help me check out. I want to start. Eh? Now I come back from where I've been. I just watch my shop. They just start out. See how they just start out. They even tell me say, you are coming today. Back your dog. What is the name of they want to do road? They want to do gutter. Now gutter and road now they scatter on my shop. If other people want. Why we say now only me the target line because I'm a big person. I'll be waiting. What's the reason? Now checks everywhere. They don't scatter anybody's shop. Only my own they don't target. It makes sense. Nigerians, when I hear me check, it makes sense. The one cautious now because local government, we are the one looking. When I hear me check, whether it makes sense. And Nigerians, I don't. This one it just tired me. We are the manager of shop. I just keep like this. I want to start now. I want to start. I mean, I start to do Yahoo. They want me to do Yahoo. You only baby work they carry the chop. They want me to do Yahoo. Now let me ask them. I beg Nigerians. Are they hopeless now? In fact, are they useless, jobless at the same time? This can't lie with this one now. You pay just the one manage himself, he carry my money, open shop, say what they have, render them useless. What I want to do now, when I start to do Yahoo, I'm going to beg for streets. Let me ask their local government, Lagos State government, let me ask them, how I want to take you. True. No fi cry, I see cry, no fi cry. No fi cry, no fi laugh, just dey. No problem, they don't render me useless. I go pack everything. I will sell some, but nothing I want to do again. I don't get any money out of that one. Just dey like that.
All right. Even though the video is cracking like hell.
This gets to every Igbo man, every Biafran citizen, that this December, Biafran clothes, not flag, Biafran uniform will be the thing we will use to trend this Christmas. Biafran clothes. Then, number two, my brother Lion Kabuni about game. Amam game mụ na gị ga-agba. Mentality ndị mmadụ. Mentality ndị mmadụ. A brother bụ onye Igbo. Same Ebube Jesus ka mụ na ya gba game. Ị ma the game ọ sị ka mụ na ya gba. This na ha na-agba na net asị tap gift save me. Onye nke a bụrụ onye Nigeria, onye nke a bụrụ onye Biafra. So otu anụ nwanne represent Biafra ka anyị nwa represent Nigeria ka anyị mara onye ga-win. Is it not Ibambada? Do you think I come out on net here to look for favor or to look for gifts? Every big man, including big boys, you see them on net doing rubbish, doing things they are not supposed to do. You think this thing happening to my brothers not at all? I will join to play a game with you, with the Biafra. Please, let's respect ourselves. Let's respect ourselves. So that is number 2. I hope it's number 2 now. Yes, I can know number 2. That trending of Biafran clothes will be the number 2. Ya bro no bone bring no be. Ma nwoke ma nwanyị. Why coming down to Christmas? Where your ilu to kwa no no. Ewe nega iwi na no gwa. As long as you're on a Biafran land, you are expected to wear that clothes, Biafran clothes. It will be our trending this thing this December. We are seeing that person as a village person. Yes, we are seeing the person as a hitter. Oh, don't worry, don't worry. So, as for the TV game at this December, I will not announce it now because of the thing I said. Iyenkuru, Basaro first week of November. I get no fundraising. First week of November. All from after that fundraising. What will happen na December? Manacham kunu maru that na. Ayena Biafran government, FDM and the Biafran government, the other side of Ngozi Rabeze group. These two group is going to have meeting, but it's going to be after our own roundtable meeting. And this roundtable meeting will not hold until after that raising. It's for that reason also we will know those that are serious with us and those that are faking it. Everything but with sense. If you don't work with sense, you die before your time. Now I'm in anything upon a name upon the opinion. Upon Makana youth, I'm a youth, Maka youth to Sirike, Mana Agacha one joking. Makadene. But I have that to go that level, that youth. Marry mistake, you have me. Marry again, you are making you have been. This gets to every Igbo man, every Biafran citizen, that this December, Biafran clothes, not flag, Biafran uniform will be the thing we will use to trend this Christmas, Biafran clothes. Then, number 2, my brother na young Kamuni Agba game. Amamu game mụ na gị ga-agba. Mentality ndị mmadụ. Mentality ndị mmadụ. A brother bụ onye Igbo. Same Ebube Jesus Kamuni Agba game. Ị ma the game ọ sị Kamuni Agba. This na ha na-agba na net asị tapụ gift save me. Onye nke a bụrụ onye Nigeria. Onye nke a bụrụ onye Biafra. So otu anụ nwanne represent Biafra. Ka anyị nwa represent Nigeria. Ka anyị mara onye ga-win. Is it not Ibambada? Did you think I come out on net here to look for favor or to look for gifts? Every big man, including big boys, you see them on net doing rubbish, doing things they are not supposed to do. You think this thing happening to my brothers not at all? I will join to play a game with you with the Biafra. Please, let's respect ourselves. Let's respect ourselves. So that is number 2. I hope it's number 2 now. Yes, I can number 2. That trending of Biafran clothes will be the number 2. Ya bro no bone bri no bi. Ma nwoke ma nwanyị. Why coming down to Christmas? Where your ilu to kwa anu no. Ewo ne ga iwi na no gwa. As long as you're on a Biafran land, you are expected to wear that clothes, Biafran clothes. It will be our trending this thing this December. We are seeing that person as a village person. Yes, we are seeing the person as a hitter. Oh, don't worry, don't worry. So, as for the TV game at this December, I will not announce it now because of the thing I said. Nkere, Basaro first week of November. I get no fundraising. First week of November. All from after that fundraising. What will happen na December? Manachom kunu maru that na. Ayena Biafran government, FDM and the Biafran government, the other side of Ngozi Orabeze group. These two groups is going to have meeting, but it's going to be after our own roundtable meeting. And this roundtable meeting will not hold until after that raising. It's for that reason also we will know those that are serious with us and those that are faking it. Everything but with sense. If you don't work with sense, you die before your time. Now I'm in anything upon the okay. Upon Makana youth Amariye. Nde go sere yourself for youth. Maka youth to serike. Mana adacho one okay. Makadene. Makana how that you go that level, that youth. Marry mistake you have me. Marry again, you are making you have been. I ain't never mistake or toto. I ain't need to continue on that mistake. These people feel they are wiser than us. So we need to play on their intelligence. Because they are dancing on our integrity. So now get ready on November 1st week for the fundraising. All I know is that nobody will bring what I will bring. I challenge you. None of you will bring what I will think, and then I will present it and in the same place. And on my own, everything I can make be in details. In details.
I don't know the group, to be honest with you. I am confused about what is FDM. I don't know. Maybe if anybody that knows what the meaning of because Madam Origi is asking the same question that even running through my mind as we speak. I don't know what is this FDM. I don't know, but maybe his own group. But last time I checked, he's not against USB. This very good brother. Well, let's continue.
And let me tell you now. Let me tell you now. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Forgive me, Biafrans. Forgive me. I will not be pastor in this Biafran movement anymore. I will not be pastor on it. If I sent you money and you took me as 419, I will go after you. I'm no longer. I'm losing it entirely. This period. So if anybody start condemning me, know that I have gone after that person. If I give you any money for you to use and work for us, and you eat it, Mambo Dionosa, Mambo Gisono, we will come after you. I promise with my fathers that my grandfather and my great-grandfather, I will come after you. I will put pastor aside and I will come after you. I swear to God. Enough of that 419. Enough of saying I will do this and they give you money and you will not do it. You will not deliver. Enough of it. So now, before I need you any money, just 100,000, 200,000, 500,000 up. I demand your place. I demand your house. I demand your mother. I demand your father. So that we know where to come for you. Or else you are not qualified. You are not qualified. So, as we move on.
This our brother is speaking out of experience. And I want you to connect it with connect it with I'm just saying. So people who are not showing their faces, people who want to lead or tell you how to lead, but they don't want you to see them. These are rather have tested a lot of things. That's why he made this kind of announcement. Because and that is best thing to do. That is the best to, because some people, yes, we move. They are not to serve you. They are waiting for you to mistakenly send them message. Forgive us, we are brother. We are my brother, forgive us, my brother. No, that time has come and gone. Supported.
Please, if you come up, you mute. God bless you, sir. If you come up, you mute. Thank you, sir. So, I don't know. We are in number 3, right? Because I didn't come here for us to be discussing. I come here to tell you what is on board, what we are moving with. The next way. Now, be I on here now. Now,
not special.
Number 4, because we will have only 5 for now. Agugorumu number 1. Agugorumu number 2. Agugorumu number 3. We are in number 4 now. Number 4. Only one lady no under Nigeria Army. One lady no under Nigeria Army. Igbo no under Nigeria Army. Igbo no under Nigerian Army. Join their FDM. Send the right number again. In fact,
I think now I understand what Ifo mean by FDM. Kita kama telephone by FDM. Okay. Okay.
I'm FDM and they welcome here, so I will discuss with them. Then I will know. Open and welcome here. Then make we run our own platform. Only can make this security platform. But nevertheless, send them your number. Send them your number. You open I will go that place. And don't be scared. Then we call building on my phone and all my phone I can use.
Madam Origin, I think, do you know this guy? Do you know anything about this very guy? Do you know this guy? Honestly, this guy, from what I'm hearing, he has sacrificed a lot, unless if it's a rumor. And I think he's like that's one of his video. I don't want to go out of my power, you understand? I think one of his video he talked about Dr. Ngozi Oronabeze, and I don't know how, I don't know much about him, about any connection or anything at all. I don't know, but let's continue, okay? Because I need to maintain my own territory, you understand? I'm not in the government. I have to discuss those who the one in the public, please. But now I'm hearing this is my first time I'm hearing the name FDM, and I can now understand what that means and what that may look like.
Now, go from this room.
All right.
The next minute, the way you get waiting at this phone, I will be special. Nana kita, nana for if you don't know. The phone will be open and close. And I'm just spend the ego for this phone. So what am I trying to say? You are safe. Your secret be safe with Jesus. So army personnel.
So this is where the video ends. I hope you have to be quite careful. Go on. Anyway. There's a message that I would like to share with us before we end from Moya Dumas American concerning just hear this.
Calling upon Bishop Coker, or should I say all the Catholics around the world, to please warn Bishop Coker to desist from making statements and comments that will annoy God Almighty in heaven. If he continues in the manner that we have deduced he is likely to follow, then I will place curse on him in public. I'm not saying
Obi-Wan, the meaning of FDM is forget the matter. Don't mind me, my brother. The meaning of you are asking what is the meaning of FDM? Forget the matter. Forget that matter. Forget the matter. My brother, can I have this one can will be making one more Amalia, to be honest with you. But I thought, like I said, all the car if about security. Which I don't know much about it. I don't know much. I don't know. This is my first time of hearing that. But forget the matter. And we are here to go through some of the other things because I cannot start guessing what I'm not sure of. So let's just see the meaning as forget the matter. You understand?
This very lightly because he's a man that I have enormous regard and respect for. Bishop Coker, I respect him. I love him immensely. But he came up with some statements which are, should I say, unbecoming of a sensible, reasonable human being. Therefore, he must retrace his steps. We must also remind ourselves that a few days ago, I said something about those of them trying their damnedest best to try to keep Nigeria together. A zoological republic that should not exist. And this evening, I want to reinforce this very fact that the curse that I placed upon United Kingdom, a people that I revere and I love very much, people that I hold their citizenship and have sworn allegiance to, and will continue to defend their interest, genuine interest, of course, because I am an Anglophile at heart. That's very Britain today. It is not up to 7 days that I made that statement live here on air. The leader of the Welsh people have come out to make a categorical statement that Britain no longer exists in their own thinking. This is what I want to guide the thinking of all our people. I want it to guide our understanding of what is happening in the zoo, and to understand also the spiritual dimension which we have chosen to pursue this very noble cause. According to Mark Drakeford, who is the leader of the Welsh people in the UK, and I quote, "The United Kingdom is over," he said. UK, as I told you a few days ago, that anybody who has a hand or who is trying to keep Nigeria together, their kingdom or their entity will disintegrate. These are the things that I want you to understand this very evening, that Nigeria has expired. The wrath of Almighty God is upon Nigeria. Look at Tinubu, for example, what the Yorubas are going through on his account. Look at how the Christian minorities in the north are being slaughtered and brutally massacred by the Janjaweed elements of the caliphate, because the likes of Bishop Coker is there preaching unity that he knows doesn't exist. Okay. Because Britain is directly involved in trying to keep together what God Almighty has rendered asunder. That is the reason why Mark Drakeford has come out to say that United Kingdom is over. He's a very heavyweight politician in the UK, the leader of the Welsh people. He is the first minister of the Welsh people, Wales, of course.
All right. The reason why I'm playing this is not because I want people to hate anybody, but I am a kind of person that want to know people's reaction, especially when that thing matters to, supposed to matter, like something that's supposed to concern you. Bishop Coker, all the killing going on in the north. A white man came to Nigeria to validate that there's a genocide going on against Christians. I am yet to see official statement of Khan, of those. Some people say that they have made it because after pushing them, because that man called, is it Arnold, the white man that dragged the rain on mockery, he says something about Khan, and we have been asking this kind of question: what is Khan said? What is Khan stand? Why is Khan silent? Killing of priests, reverends, sisters, preachers, apostles, pastors, even Deborah. They couldn't challenge anything. All they know is to bear one big name, Khan, without doing anything. And Bishop Coker, as a bishop who actually knows in and out of Nigeria, always massaging some issue that concern people. You have in Nigeria, you have people who actually believe they say that Nigeria, they are Nigerians like you, but before you, they are planning on how to fight you. You are planning on how to be peaceful and how not to fight back. They slap you. You are busy learning how to endure slap. Learning how to endure slap. They kick you. You are teaching your children how to stiff your leg when they are kicking you, how to stiff your body so that you don't feel the pain, instead of teaching them how to resist them from kicking you. They said you should not. They said you should not eat food. No happiness. Instead of you to teach or learn how to resist them from doing that to you, you are busy learning and studying on how to manage hunger and accept it. That is part I don't like about it. I'm a Christian. Bishop Coker is not saying anything as of now, and Khan as well. I think there's a statement that somebody published about Bishop Coker, which he recently said. But I don't want to quote him out of context, but I think something that has to do with this, their pretense that nothing is going on and all that. It was when a white man pushed them and made their publication and announced that officially Nigerian Christians are going through a lot. There's genocide going on. You have all the bishops, cardinals. Nigerians have more than GO than any other country in Africa. From southwest, from southeast, from south, from even some the northerners. Only few Those that have voice and have the courage to talk. Another bishop is busy to suppress his voice, like the one in Enugu State. The thing is, how long? We know, if you come to our land today to find out what is the religious that we practice more in our territory. Christianity, even before tradition, before our traditional worship, way of worship, and what have you. The Christian community in Nigeria, the heartbeat of Christians is in Igbo land. I have not seen much presence of Khan in the eastern part. Not when a priest is being kidnapped, not when church is being invaded, not when a preacher is being butchered. Deborah, a young girl, Khan couldn't do anything, and Bishop Kuka is there. He's busy telling you how to manage it, if they slap you, learn how to squeeze your mouth, because of another emergency slap that may come from another side of your cheek. You understand? So just squeeze your face so that the pain is not going to be severe. That is what Christians are teaching people, because they want to, God to say, if you slap me, yes, slap me the other side. I don't understand it. I'm not saying you should start committing crime or fighting people, but at least defend yourself. At least defend yourself. Mbaka started talking, not waging war, but making this thing public. I can see our brother, our papa, our uncle is here. Oluchiwa God, I greet you, sir. He said, "Nde woman as a kai." Well done. Thank you, sir. Adamama. Oluwabeze. He says, Coca is not serious about Christians in Nigeria. I don't even know his stand. Why I'm playing this message is because Master Kano have foreseen this long time ago and sent a serious warning to him. Don't worry, we are gonna play it to the end. I just pause it to make this, to let you know why I am playing it. Okay? Because in as much as we want to be peaceful as a Christian, we don't encourage violence and all that. What about when violence is being brought to you? Like seriously, you want to be more religious than Israel. They should have organized picnic or outing with the Hamas to make peace. And I query. Madam Origin said Bishop Kuka went to Rome, begged that Nigeria not be sanctioned. Okay, I said there's something about that man. I'm not aware of this one though. He went to Rome. Okay, he's a Catholic priest, right? He went to Rome begging that Nigeria should not be censored. I think they gave him now something now. You are begging in the blood of Christians from your own community. Sometimes I wonder how even go on is sleeping. These are Christians, so these are Christians. So can you now say that? Can you now see the reason why I felt that Muslims are more smarter than Christians in Nigeria? In terms of reasoning, I give it to Muslim. Even though they hate education, but at least they know what they want. In Nigeria, where bandits are, private jet is landing in the bush, deep forest, supplying equipment to Boko Haram, the bandit. My goodness. You see Arabians driving those things and dropping it for them to carry out the operation. There's one Indian man, a Muslim, that is working hard to convert everybody. If I see his picture, his video again, I will save it. That man that went to Nigeria and said that Nigerian Air Force are Muslim Air Force. That's a statement he made. PM actually made that publication to tell you that what is going on in Nigeria is not about Fulani alone. Foreign hands are in what is going on. Serious one. And you don't expect European Christians to say anything as long as Shell is operating very, very well. Nothing mega. Your life is just one of those. After all, AGL na Honda Africa can test or one macrocrene on a local of macrocrene and everything. Let's continue. Amaji Chikose said that some of these clergymen are Muslim in the heart. I don't understand. I don't blame Guka or why he go Jikowe. But you as a Christian, do not allow them to manage your brain for you. That is the only thing I can tell you. Imagine a white man just a few days in Nigeria was able to say it the way it is. Manakoka, he was there when Okutapane was called. He was there when everything that happened in Nigeria. He's not a child, but in a neighbor, normal for them. How many people are there? How many people do this will cook one their body to mother before he can stand and say something? Not only him, all the bishops, cardinals, that the GOs, pastors, private jet owners, gospel evangelists, all of them in entire Africa. Nigeria produce more than the GO, and the GO more than any other country. But in the same Nigeria, the mother Christian more than any other country. The mother Christian in Nigeria more than the mother Christians in any other country. How can you make that to make sense? They are always telling you, cool down, relax. Okay, see me. Look at what Madam Oriji just said now about that he traveled to Rome just to beg them not to sanction Nigeria. Even though I don't know if Rome have power to sanction Nigeria, I'm just saying I don't know if they have power to sanction Nigeria, but at least I don't know that what kind of sanction. Obi-Wan said that Reynolds lied about Khan, though thought on that matter. I don't know what he said about Khan, to be honest, but all I can say from that white man, what's the name of that white man? Is it Arnold or whatever? Is it Arnold? I can't remember his name. That man said something about Khan. You understand? And after his pronouncement, Khan actually made a comment now accepting that, yes, there's a genocide going on. The question to them is, what has changed? Why are you now talking? I thought you were muted. It doesn't mean anything. Some of them don't even care about you. Some good ones are talking. Mbaka's voice is being suppressed because of the current bishop. Or if I have. Anyway, let's continue.
In the UK, it's a principality, and mind you, Prince Charles is supposed to be the Prince of Wales, or should I say, the titular head of the government of Wales people. But here we have Mark Drakeford saying it categorically that Britain is over. And I warned Britain, if you continue to meddle in the affairs of Nigeria to the extent whereby you are presenting a stumbling block to the emancipation of the children of God, the children of light, United Kingdom will be decimated. Because you're very proud and very arrogant, because you think that you're Caucasian, you're white, you can do anything and get away with it. You may think that the disintegration of the UK has nothing to do with Biafra, but I can assure you categorically that it has. If you do not stop meddling in Nigeria, if you do not stop this, your, should I say, perverted, racist devotion to keeping people who shouldn't be one together in one monstrous entity called the Zoological Republic of Nigeria, believe you me, God Almighty in heaven will destroy Britain beyond recognition. And it started to happen already. It is happening already. I warned you and I told you, you may disregard the agitation for Biafra and tag it as nothing. Because you came, you saw, you conquered, and you colonized. But I'm warning you today, if you continue, the wrath of God will be upon you. As I warned the zoo many, many years ago, if you don't allow we Biafrans to go.
Before we allow you to continue watching our great prophet, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, please listen very attentively. If you are not Igbo, and what we are posting here, you don't like them, please give way. It is not by force that you must watch, because what I'll be posting here is only things that matters for us, the Igbo people. The restoration of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and everything about him. So if you are not pleased with it, please take yourself out of this place. I will be bringing people that will be coming to educate us on history about Biafra, how
100%.
How everything happened. I will be bringing people who are knowledgeable about Igbos and what happened with other tribes. So I will advise you to please share, stay tuned, and always follow. I will be bringing people live. For those of you who are irritated with what I post, you are not welcome here. Hence, what pleases Igbos does not please you. Please get out of this place. And if you are an Igbo person born with Fulani blood, you are also asked to get out of this place. What I will be posting henceforth is what concerns Igbos. What we'll be going live to discuss is things that will help us understand what happened in the past, during the war and after war. How our forefathers were eliminated, how the war was caused. People that I'm going to be bringing live on TikTok and Facebook are going to educate us more on things you don't know. So please stay tuned and make sure you're following and you're sharing. That's the only way you can help us educate our people. There is nowhere, both in school and the social media, that things that happened in the past were being discussed. We are going to be starting that in this place. I'm going to be bringing people who understand, who were part of the war, and those who have knowledge about Wazobia, things that happened in the past, current and future. I'll be posting about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Everything he said that was going to happen, happened. This video you're going to continue to watch right now, everything he said about it came to pass. He is our prophet. We love him. You guys are complaining that we don't love ourselves, Igbos. But now that I'm posting things that matters for Igbos, you guys are still here lamenting on comment section. You've not started lamenting, you continue to lament, because it is going to purge you, and not only going to purge you, it is going to cut your neck. If you don't like, get out of this place. Instead of fooling yourself, because you've not seen anything. What you are going to be seeing henceforth is going to purge you. But to avoid that purge, you better get out of this place or keep your mouth shut. Guys, I will please urge you guys, if you like what you are seeing and you want to see more, follow me on Facebook, Honorable Speaker All-in-One. Also, follow me on TikTok here. I'm going to be bringing those who are part of the Biafra-Nigeria war. I'm going to be bringing them live to discuss things that matters. You know you cannot get history anywhere. Only social media can give you that. Here, we are going to discuss all these things. Make sure you are following us and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Very, very important. Continue watching our own prophet, the only man that have said things that came to pass. Perfectly said. None of them were missing. All of them came to pass. Please, enjoy watching.
That zoological republic called Nigeria will be a worse place than Somalia. And today it is happening. And if you have not applied for your Somalian visa, please try and do so. Should I say Somali visa? Try and do so as quickly as possible, because the zoo is on the path of destruction. And there is nothing man can do to reverse it. Mark today's date and what I'm telling you. Nigeria will be destroyed beyond human comprehension. So says the Lord of hosts. Anything I tell you here is gospel. Anything I open my mouth to tell you must come to pass. Because Almighty determined that we should come. And we have come to preach this very gospel in truth and in every honesty. And I want Britain to understand this today. If you stand as an obstacle on the path of Biafra freedom, you will be destroyed. The same way that the late dead Buhari tried. Buhari tried to stop Biafra from coming. Today he's in a shallow grave in Saudi Arabia. Not only that, that kingdom he was trying to build is now shaking. That very kingdom, that very Fulani caliphate, the Fulani takeover of Nigeria is in tatters. Because we are here, or should I say, Chukwokikabiyama determined that we should come. And nothing, absolutely nothing is going to stop us from performing the will of the Almighty. Today I can tell you categorically that in the United Kingdom, the First Minister of Wales, part and parcel of this United Kingdom that colonized, enslaved, subjugated, and still colonizing the zoo called Nigeria till today, a part of Britain have now said that they're going to divide. They will leave. Scotland will leave. Wales will leave. Northern Ireland will join the Irish Republic, and you only have the Little England at last. And when all these things are happening to them because of their pride and ego, they will not acknowledge that the work they did against the children of God in Biafra land is what is responsible for their demise as a once great nation or a once great people. They are also on the path of decline, and nothing can reverse it unless they stop meddling in the affairs of Biafra. The United Kingdom is over, and a new union should be crafted to reflect a voluntary association of 4 nations. In other words, Britain will no longer exist. You have England, you have Wales, you have Scotland, and you have Northern Ireland. The reason for that is because they meddled in the affairs of the children of God. As I told you earlier, Almighty God in heaven has a way of punishing his children, and we have been roundly punished, believe you me. If you have to be subjugated under the very cruel, barbaric rule of Fulani Janjaweedism, you will understand what we are talking about. As I'm speaking to you right now, most villages are under siege. There are killings and rapings, abductions and murder going on right across the length and breadth of the Zoological Republic. But they cannot understand what is happening to them. They know that the problem of insecurity in Nigeria is intractable for the simple reason that they have failed, should I say, to allow Biafra to go. The sooner they understand this or realize this, the better for everybody. But I'm not sure they will, because they are very stubborn, and as God hardened the heart of Pharaoh to fail, so are they also going to fail. And that is why those of them who are in Benue State, that is why the likes of Governor Autumn or the very young man who was mouthing his rubbish a day or two ago concerning the deployment of Eastern Security Network into Lower Benue is in for a very, very difficult and horrible experience of their lives. I must warn also Governor Autumn of Benue State. I am not laying claim to Benue State, the entirety of Benue State, not at all. What I'm making very clear to you is that there are Igbo people, Igbo communities, not traders, not migrants, not settlers, no. These are our traditional towns, communities, and villages wickedly gerrymandered into the north. That you have Igbo people today answering Igbo names, speaking Igbo language, who are answering to Northerners, an abomination before God Almighty in heaven. I will not allow it to continue. Those Igbo-speaking parts of Benue State is part and parcel of Biafra, part and parcel of the eastern region. And should anything happen to them, if you fail to control Fulani incursion into that very territory, then ESN will continue to do their work. And I have commended them earlier and allow me to do so again at this very moment. I commend the men and women, not just of our high command, but also of the Eastern Security Network that successfully pursued and apprehended a notorious
this is I think 2021.
named Mohammed Issa. We have the videos. For those of them claiming he's an old man, they're all lying, and they know it very well. He is the leader of a gang of abductors, of rapists, and of murderers, tormenting our farming communities. But I'm glad to report this very evening, morning or night, depending on where you are, that that menace, that threat has been permanently put to bed. It will no longer happen. Should our people in Benue State be subjected to further attacks, I am also informing Governor Autumn of Benue State. I will make sure that ESN returns to that very area, or should I say, come out of the bushes to confront whoever comes against the children of the Most High God, Elohim in heaven. This is a warning to all of you. For those of you that specialize in, should I say, in twisting the obvious, in turning truth into lies, I never claimed the whole of Benue State. You people carved Igbo people into Benue, which is unacceptable. We are in an era, not that of the old, compromised and discredited Ohaneze Ndiara and Ndioshu. Not in that very era. No, we are not in that anymore. We are not in the era of compromised governors in the pocket of the Fulani Caliphate. No. We are now in the era of IPOB, and no inch of territory belonging to traditional, should I say, ethnicities making up Biafra will be surrendered to anybody, no. And in Benue State, we have taught them, while they were discussing that, don't come to Benue, we are already on the ground in Benue State, in Lower Benue. And we are not in Benue State that doesn't belong to us. We are in Igbo parts of Benue State, Igbo communities of Benue State. And we are there to defend them, and that is precisely what we are going to do, and nobody is going to discourage us otherwise. We are making it very clear today that the Eastern Security Network is on the ground. We are on the ground in Benue State, and in every part of Biafra land for that matter. We are in Cross River, we are in Akwa Ibom, we are in Bayelsa. Everywhere it is happening. Anywhere we confront Fulani headsmen, these terrorists, we will drive them away. Be rest assured, we are not going to rest one iota until our farmlands, our homes, and our forests are secure. What is happening in Yoruba land cannot happen in Biafra land. Nobody, no idiot can come from anywhere to claim any inch or parcel.
This is the reason why they don't want to hear his name. They did all they can to make sure they get him arrested, or kidnapped, sorry. This is part of it, because to them, he makes their job so difficult. So difficult. And after the kidnap of Master McCann, we see them jumping, celebrating, and all that. Now we are going to commence the main job now to continue to cause mayhem on them, show them this guy he think that he knows. They did not know that PM is somewhere. When PM started, they were like, wow, I think we made a mistake. We were managing with him. Now he's no longer. What did they do? They still go back to their drawing board on how to get PM away. PM made it clear. All this thing that they are doing now is not about me, because they know for them to get you, they have to pass through me. PM said that. And guess who they used? People that are very, very confused in life, shameless, a slave. And then also, they did everything, picking atrocities of Ebubago and rest of them to label that on PM. And they submitted those files claiming that they are the one. Don't worry, I'm gonna play, just because truth cannot be covered, though. It's a matter of time. Do you know that most of these people that were shouting PM, get him away, they are not telling you that, look, this security inside has nothing to do with the Biafran agitators. It's just a criminal element that are committing crime, tagging their crime to IPOB, tagging their crime to Biafrans. But the problem here is this. Those of them that claim that for IPOB, they are the ones that started using other people's crime, tagging it to PM, who is doing what they're supposed to have been doing, but they failed because they want to have political, what they said that a political solution. Now, Omai is not telling the whole world that these are criminal elements using IPOB to commit crime. His recent video, the other guy called Professor Chede, I think the first time I watched him was in Dr. Damage's platform. He was insulting PM, that PM is this, is that, is this, is that. Today, his own recent video saying that this 80%, that this crime that you are seeing here now, all this crime, has nothing to do with Biafran agitators, that these are political talks, that he used the word political talks, which is true. Because, why I'm saying it, because everybody knows this. But those who want to use that against PM, Ebe Kodik of this world, Emeka Gift, Citizen Observer, Uche Chikano, name them. They were busy comparing fake, crimes committed by other people, tagging it on PM. Deliberately, they know. It's not as if they don't know. They know. I don't know what they're thinking or what they want to achieve by that. Now, the system, they are now trying to use the same thing against them. Let's continue. I just want you to know, because Masna Mekano, he knew all those things. He understands the situation on ground. He knows what the future holds. He knows how to tackle it. But the problem is inside us. We need Mossad.
Of Biafran forest. It is not doable. Instead, we all die there. That is why I am making this presentation live, at least for those of you who may be able to come over on Instagram, that I am on Instagram and I'm live. If you want to see a live video of this very broadcast, it is there. You can and should be able to see it. Anywhere in Biafra land we confront Fulani terrorists, we shall meet them head on. We know that they are part of the police and the army. Danjuma himself, General T.Y. Danjuma himself, testified before the British Parliament that the army of Nigeria and the police are colluding in the conquest of indigenous populations in Nigeria. And we are no exception to that very horrible and sinister conspiracy. The police we have in our land are terrorists in uniform. The army we have in Biafra land are basically terrorists. They are there to aid and to support Fulani Janjaweed advancement to the Atlantic Ocean. And we are there to stop them, and we are stopping them and will continue to stop them. A few days ago, as I said, we embedded our men and women of the Northern Command of Eastern Security Network. When we said Northern Command, people were confused. Biafra land is a nation. We have Northern Biafra, we have Central, we have the South, which is the coastal region, we have the East, and we have the West. When I talk about the Northern Command, I'm talking about the northern part of Biafra land, which incidentally starts from Benue State. So we are right to be there. If you don't want us to be in Benue State, quietly go back to Abuja and appeal to them. Tell them to release Igbo people in Benue and carve them back into Ebonyi State, where they should belong, or Enugu State, as the case may be. Therefore, anybody, one thing about Nigeria is that they tend to defend the aggressor. It is in the DNA in Nigeria.
It's true.
To always support evil.
It's true.
That is why this very newspaper publication, I don't have a means of putting it here on Instagram where I am broadcasting live, where you can see my face and my facial expression, but it will be on my Facebook page. If you go there, you will see it. This publication was made on January 23 of 2021, this very year. It is a front page news by Vanguard. I want you to understand how an average Nigerian thinks, how they reason, why I think that Nigeria itself is a curse upon humanity. There on the front page, you will see, we will kill all policemen and take over Edo State. Fulani Janjaweed, those they claim are foreigners. These people they told us are foreigners. They come from Mali, from Senegal, from Gambia, from heaven knows where, from Niger, from Chad, from Northern Cameroons. But they are in Nigeria, killing people. After killing us, they will not turn around and tell us to absorb them into our communities. That is why anybody, any Igwe, any PG, any greedy, avaricious fool, stupid enough to give any of our land to Fulani Janjaweed, you are finished. There was a man in Enugu that tried the same nonsense. Go and ask him where he is today. We take no prisoners. You see, the land of Biafra must be defended at all cost. At all cost. It is the land of God, given to his children for their eternal habitation. We may have failed in the past to recognize this very fact, but now that this generation has come, there is nothing anybody can do to stop us from restoring the kingdom of God upon the face of this very earth in the land of Biafra, without apologies to anybody. I understand that the Sarikin Fulani of Lagos went to see the U.S. ambassador to Nigeria in Lagos a few days ago. And according to the message, or should I say information coming out of the U.S. mission, they said is to foster cohabitation and unity, that diversity is strength. And I want to lay that particular nonsensical narrative to bed tonight before I continue any further. Anybody telling you about strength in diversity, that person is a liar and a deceiver. And the U.S. ambassador is a liar and a deceiver. One thing they don't teach we Africans is this. No country exists on a foundation of multiculturalism. There is nowhere in the world. Listen to me very carefully. All this nonsense, even the crap that Coca was coming up with, telling you about diversity is our strength and all that rubbish. Allow me to repeat, there is no country on this earth that survives on a foundation or a bedrock of multiculturalism. It doesn't exist. That is why multiculturalism in Africa is dead on arrival. It can never work. Because we are tribal beasts by nature. We are tribal by nature. That is why we travel from wherever we are during New Year's, during Christmas, during Easter, during New Year Festival to go back home where we come from. Because that is where we identify with. Now, let me ask the U.S. ambassador a very simple question. Is United States of America a multicultural society? U.S. that was created and built by Western Europeans. U.S. was created, should I say, created by God, of course. Built by Western Europeans. Mostly English people that was fed up with the way of life of the English monarchy. They went to America on Mary Rose. I want to ask the U.S. ambassador, I want to teach Africans what they don't know this evening. There is no country that functions on this multi-ethnic rubbish. Nowhere in the world, not even the USA, that was created by people who are not indigenous to America. The owners of the soil of America are Native American Indians. That is a fact of life. God gave America to Western Europe to develop and gave them a special grace to be the beacon and the light and the conscience of the world. Because God knew that if he had left all these wonderful people in Europe, they would become contaminated. He removed them from Europe, sent them to America, built a wonderful nation as a shining light and a beacon for the whole world to look up to. Even that America that was built from scratch by people who are not indigenous to the land is not multicultural. Why am I saying this? America was founded on the principles of Judeo-Christian, Greco-Roman, democratic value systems. I repeat, America is not multicultural. They accommodate other races and other nations. Yes, they can accommodate you. But where you're coming into, the bedrock, the foundation of America is based on Judeo-Christian principles, Greco-Roman political ideology, which is republicanism. America is not multicultural. America is Western Europe. The value systems of Western Europe, Judeo-Christian, Greco-Roman, Republican governance. Had America been a multicultural society, they would have space for Sharia.
Okay.
I'm now addressing the U.S. ambassador to try to tell them to stop deceiving people. We are educated, we went to school for a reason. We're enlightened and we have our brain intact. There is no country on this earth that runs on this wishy-washy multiculturalism. It doesn't happen. What you have are established order and value systems upon which various cultures can now coexist. If you go to America, you coexist under the provisions of the United States Constitution. And the U.S. Constitution is a Christian constitution, not Islam. America is not multicultural, but under that bedrock of liberty and egalitarianism, you allow other cultures to come in. But first of all, they must swear allegiance to or take an oath to uphold the Constitution of the USA. That is something that the US ambassador never told the Janjaweed that went to visit her. The same way that Nigeria cannot function as a viable entity. Wole Soyinka knows what I'm talking about. I'm even sure somebody who claims he's learned, as Bishop Coker is, understands what I'm talking about. No country on this earth. The value system of the state of Israel is based on Judaic principles. The value system of Russia is entirely theirs, it's based on theirs. It's the Russian way of doing things from times of the Tsar. If you go to Saudi Arabia, it is essentially a Sharia Islamic state. You can live there, no problem. You can build your churches if you want. I think they've not started to allow churches to be built. But it is never a multicultural society. Japan is not a multicultural society. China is not. They can accommodate you, but that doesn't mean they are This is the type of nonsense they feed Africans. And we fall for that very gimmick of multiculturalism. At the end of the day, you end up with a useless contraption like Nigeria. You don't have any value system that anybody anywhere can define. If I talk about the USA, I can talk about hamburger in the USA. We can talk about, what else do they have in the USA? Hamburger, you can talk about, what's it called? What are the traditional dishes? Apple pie and all the rest of it. You can say that these are American dishes. If you go to the UK, you can talk about maybe mashed potato and bangers and mash, which is sausage and mashed potato as their national meal. That's understandable. But I ask you, if you come to Nigeria, what is the national dish of Nigeria? Does a Fulani Janjaweed eat a fegusi, where we come from? Does an Igbo man eat a wedu soup? The answer is no. So on what basis is all this so-called multicultural foundation going to be laid upon? On what? We are not one people. We may be black, we may be Africans, but we're not one people. Not even one religion. If Britain cannot stay in an EU that is entirely Christian, EU is entirely Christian. Britain left. Nigeria, you don't know if Nigeria is Christian or in fact is Islamic. So for me to accept the multiculturalism being preached by the US ambassador, I have to embrace Islam as my religion. That's what it means. And some of you get taken in by all this rubbish. And I feel sorry for you. Yeah, sometimes when I say this, I'm being very arrogant. If you are educated, you will understand that no nation is multicultural. They allow other cultures to come in. It doesn't mean they're multicultural. They have a viable space where multicultural ideas or identities can thrive. But the foundation has to be monolithic. It has to be one dominant value system and ideology. That's how it is all over the world. Don't let anybody fool you otherwise. That is the same reason why you have this anomaly. In a so-called republic, you have royal fathers in a republic. Because you are trying to shuffle multiculturalism. You're trying to marry the feudal system of the North, the monarchical system of the West, and the Republican system in the East, to marry them into one. And what you have is entirely rubbish, and that is why Nigeria can never work. Not now, not tomorrow, not ever. Competing value systems. Nobody wants their own value system to be subsumed under another person's value system. This is something that the US ambassador never told you. But here I am telling you today. Because if you come here, you become educated. If you come here, you become enlightened. If you come here, you stop being a zoo animal, you become a human being. That is why we are the largest and, of course, the most consistent broadcasting platform insofar as Africa is concerned, right across the world. Millions listen to us because they know we preach the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. That is why this very day, because you are in one Nigeria, in multiculturalism, the army will come to Olo to defend Fulani Janjaweed living in our forests. We went to Olo to defend our people. They came, they arrested the clerics. Men of God, they arrested all of them. How many times have you heard that imams were being arrested in the north? Or that villages were being invaded in the north and imams being arrested? Only in Biafra land. And this is your multiculturalism. This is a place where you want all of us to stay somehow to pretend that all is well when we know that it is not. In that same Nigeria is where Fulani headsmen openly boast about conquest. Benue State is one. That is why I feel sorry for the idiots talking rubbish from Benue. They came and they made the same bold claim on Edo State. And I quote, "We will kill all policemen and take over Edo State." Vanguard publication of January 23, 2021, this year. Only 2 months ago. Nothing happened to them. Only the Fulanis can lay claim to land that doesn't belong to them, and nobody will say anything. When you try to respond, they come against you. And your average foolish Nigerian who cannot reason properly, you know, they're not educated very well, I'm sorry to say, will side with the oppressor. It's only in Nigeria where the victim becomes the accused. You came into Olo, Hope Uzodinma tried to give you land in Olo to build a Fulani settlement, and we said no to it. That's all. To talk about Olo crisis. And now they're trying to blame IPOB, they're trying to blame Eastern Security Network. But all of you are aware of the fact that Nigeria Army and Nigeria Police are essentially Fulani Janje with terrorists in uniform. The newspapers, all the articles, everywhere, the political, the national.
All right, so I shared the link. If in case if you have any opinion to add, you can just come in and do, because after the program, which is just few seconds to go, we're gonna turn wind down, and the link has been shared. In case if you want to make a comment, you can join me just a few minutes, then we call it a day. Thank you.
Discourse is replete with instances of Fulani being supplied by the military, as you're going to listen to later on. But nothing happens. When you try to fight back, you become the victim. And we are saying we are fed up of being victims. We can no longer be victims anymore. If you kill us, we will kill you. I'm saying it live on video, so you can share the video all over the world if you want. If you come to our land to kill us, we will kill you. As simple as that. It may take us some time, but eventually we'll overwhelm you. Well, in the end, we always win. As I warned them in Benue, we are in Benue. In all of our communities in Benue State, and we're not living there until we are certain that the lives and properties of our people there are firmly secured. Any day we learn to stop blaming the victims, this world will be a better place. I'm directing this very statements to the US Ambassador, to the UK High Commissioner, to the EU presence in the zoo, and the UN as well. I know all of you will do nothing. We are not Muslims, so you're not going to help us. That's obvious. We know that for sure. But we have something that you do not have. We have the grace, the might, and protection of God Almighty in heaven. And we know that God exists. And as long as He liveth, as my name is Nnamdi, my Redeemer liveth, as long as God lives in heaven, all of you can never triumph against us. Ojukwu said it before, and you said he failed. We know why he failed, because God said the time wasn't right. I want to show them, my children, what is called Biafra, that very kingdom. They have to fight their way into it. If that is the option you leave for us, then by all means, we will oblige you. But Biafra must come, or we all die. It's as simple as that. There's no alternative.
Wow. That is from Mas Namodekano. You know, this one, you don't need, what are we going to analyze here? You become a student automatically, because Mas Namodekano is once you, I believe all of you that will have the chance to watch, to listen to this, this last part where Mas Namodekano preached, I believe you must have something to say. That's why I have to share the link. And Madam Origin is here with me. You're welcome, ma'am.
Mazekai, thank you so much.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Sorry, let me put something up so that it doesn't disturb. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you to all Biafrans that have woken up. Like this guy that said he's going to be featuring our history. Very rich history. Very amazing. We are yet to understand who we are, especially on the area of this, our God-given right, God-given position to be called and to be known and to have a covenant that holds the relic, of what humanity should be and what humanity is all about. The fact that the deviants You hear people, they call themselves Python. They say they are this, they are that, they are that. People relegate themselves to be what they are not designed to be. And by that, they have opportunity. And I mean, I don't really mean the one that the lowest of the low ebb that is rabble-rousing and disturbing our peace in the media section. But there are so many of them on a higher level, higher ranking so-called humans that have taken a bait with the devil to destroy humanity. The relic we hold is where, go and check it. Who are the people that identify as children of God? Who are those that God said, these are my people, and we say, yes, we are? To tell you the truth, go and search. The opposition, the people that want by all means to wipe us out of the earth, are the people that say calling God Father is abomination. That saying that God is your father, in fact, that is a death sentence. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, by revelation, I was so happy when he said, thus said the Lord, and I'm like, so why are you saying you're not a prophet? Why? He has never opened his mouth to say he's a prophet, but I believe and I know that a lot, except the ones he said, this is my word. He received a lot. And that is why he is taking the route he's taking. He is not afraid to die. For all those that are running their mouth and saying, oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he is taking a bait. He refused the so-called government to be prosecuted or persecuted, as they have continued to persecute him for the last 10 years. These people are not tired. They still want a piece, a little bit more piece of his flesh to enjoy. That is why they want to watch the government, punish him, prosecute him, sentence him, all the brouhaha. That is what has behooved us, the holders of the relic. We are coming out, we are out already. And everyone, the ones I pity are those that have not yet caught the vision, those that have not really known or have come to understand what is going on. The fact that there is massacre of human lives and what calls itself a government never called out or even made a comment. If it is not an eye-opener, it is stupidity for anybody to say, oh, my shop is broken down, and please, can you call the government? The government never answered those that are massacred in their homes and burnt alive. You think it is your shop, they'll come and come and rescue you. You know,
Yes,
continue to live in fool's paradise. Continue to, license. That is why that woman, the living legend, redeclared Biafra, I took a deep breath. That was the day I knew we will survive. Because that was just removing us. Because whatever you agree on is binding on you. Those people that have agreed to continue to stay in a place that have the policy is to eliminate the indigenous people, to eliminate the lives and wipe out. They should go and watch and ask Egypt and what is the last one that was 80% Christians when they started to deal with them. And now you can hardly find 3% of Christians there. They should go and ask them and let the fools continue to sponsor them, especially the ones that gullibly went and accepted the position. somebody that is being paid 30 million a month, while the constituents hardly receive 100,000 naira for hard work. You are paid 30 million a month just to sit down and do nothing. And you think that is not bribery to help destroy your people. If they still thinking that thing called government is a place to stay and let justice be served, they are dwelling in fool's paradise and hell on earth. So I continue to thank Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Please, sir, what you're looking for, that thing which you prophesied has come to pass. Whatever decision you are making is okay for us because we know you are led. You don't walk in confusion. So thank to the young man that have made up his mind. He's going to continue to let the ignorant know about themselves. Who knows, that will help them make wise decisions. I think I rest it here, Mazikai. Thank you so much. Oh, that's Obi-Wan. I greet you.
God bless you. Obi-Wan. Yes, Obi-Wan. Yeah, you have my turn. Yeah, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. Hello, Madam Pichichi is in the house, and hi, what? Now, the energy aka ATM toy compare with when it blow hot on the cano energy nan the cano ka ATM sorry use where to Biafra. In Africa, can work in a kuku, Ibubane Amagi.
I'm telling you.
Working a kuku, this was the highest ambush or ambush in Britain by educating us. When he teaches you, you listen. You will be forced to listen, whether you like it or not. Telling you something that you don't know. I can still remember then. I have to just rush home. I need to be somewhere. I will be relaxed to listen to Mazi broadcast because it's like whenever he comes, he say, bring pen and paper. Or he hear ATM moment one day. He go and bring pen and paper. We bring me mini and our terrorists. Oh, they hot. Or be also blow ATM, blow hot. They not talk Biafra. How can energy match this? Can you imagine? How can you don't tell people, you don't force people to follow you. You command energy. People in the by he say when you are doing good things, people will follow you. When you have the charisma, people will follow you. It's all about energy, man. Nkere will come and blow hot. When you can condemn the Muslim, we'll fight. We'll fight. We'll fight and liberate ourselves.
To everyone here, everyone, not just this guy of the gods. If you are in this group is not created by your mother, Ngozi Orabezu. This group is created by the finance minister. If you are in this group, kindly leave this group. Don't be here and be causing this rubbish.
Have one day go
See, the other day I called in, I was like saying, I said, I feel more a freedom fighter and I force people to follow them. I feel even the time of Mandela Menka, in the Nina Poketa, let's say start counting from Tamal Sankara them and name them. I've never seen any freedom fighter that begs people to come and follow them. People go where the energy is. People are supporting Traore today. It's because They know that you are genuine. When you take it for you to be genuine, what will it take you? No mother. That guy for a video earlier. I only watched one of his video about when he wanted to go and release Aqua Coco from sale. I wasn't putting much more interested in that case because I never liked the method of the money making of anytime you get to make money. Well, though I understood the reason why most of our people indulge in such thing is because the system is not working. So whenever you come and you tell people to go and for you to be rich, I keep asking myself, did Bill Gates do those things to be rich, or Dangote? Did they do those things? Those rich men, Stephen Forbes, them, name them, the Kardashians, them. Did they have Okite? Kanye West, call them. Where are they? Did they see Okite? Where go? Mother only see Okite, and Ketanoa. So I never supported that method, even though that I do understand that the situation puts some people in that way. So I wasn't interested anyway. This is the time. Next time I decided to listen. But all I'm just saying is that anybody that have something to do that will make us to go home quickly, just like the guy, I overheard him saying that the clothes to wear during Christmas that's supposed to be trending to this Christmas will be a Biafran flag. I support that 100%. Whether more or group operate or not, that is none of my business.
Yes,
so far, the goal is that place. That's all I know. That's why these people are not going to fall back. Or when you talk to CRC, Conflict Resolution Committee, when you tell them, if that office you people formed that can bring Biafra, keep doing something there. We will support you people.
They are doing something now. Are you not seeing what? Are you not seeing here?
What are they doing? I was passing through my phone. I saw some 555 was broadcasting.
What?
Again,
555?
Yeah, Vision 555 was broadcasting Sonia Parawa, talking nonsense. So I wrote there, are you people still existing? Like I think Briggy was live. I don't know if they're still live now, but before I joined here, Vision 555 was broadcasting, and it was only 4 people was there listening. So now you kind of understand that.
My brother, they are doing something. What they are doing is that Ngozi Rabeze is from Nkere. She's a Fulani woman. From year to year, week to week, Fulani woman, month to month, Fulani woman.
This something I kind need. That one I distract.
What I'm trying to say, what if I know if I can be man?
They don't, guys.
They
don't matter at all. I'm telling you.
And my brother, sorry, mind you, when Matokan made this broadcast, it's not as if nobody was done in Nadia Bam Bam Bam. But you see, he focused on the thing he know that is artful. So why some people were tearing him apart, calling him criminal, calling him that is this, is that, when each time he comes out, millions of people listen because he did not allow them to distract him. He focused on what he wants, what he's doing. But then every now and then, is a criminal. I don't understand you. You said that you fall back for you to get Biafra. I get it now. You are stagnant.
This is what happens when you are genuine. Just like you confess now, you said, you'll be forced to listen. 100%. No be juju be that. No be amara chineke. When it's upon you, when you recognize it that Jehovah na adendo, you see everything and I got. For how long? They are still making Nnamdi Kanu a hero. What do you think that will happen the day Nnamdi Kanu Yasino Osina Court and Aba East? Do you think that has it ever happened? Has never as Nnamdi Kanu now who be you? Hello, who's Amaga?
You might go to the body before now. No.
Hey. Oh, this is if we Amara Chineke, the grace of God na nwoke etuho eluho slippers nwoke oge nkere eluho slippers ọ gbara ọkpa ị na-abịa iri bịa. I'm telling you. Anyway, what is going on now? Nnamdi Kanu, it has become so obvious that they want to lock this man up or they want to really kill him. Now, help has been coming from, this is my own opinion. And I think that I know some people might share the same opinion with me, but if it's good, it's better to actually share the message across so that people will understand what we are up to. I would say that Nigeria are trying, which is from Sowore side, to actually release Nnamdi Kanu based on the protests that they make. Because in Nnamdi Kanu were our own brother. On a very good day, on the was supposed, in the forefront. Mana, we have done that, and we know what happened. We know where it led us until we strategize. I think that with this moment, Koku releasing Nnamdi Kanu, let us try as much as possible to make sure that old Anambra election did not hold. Whatever that it will take. That is a sign of protest too. Upon maybe election Anambra today, just think about all these things that is happening now. Lagos, which everybody is aware. Then within the Kano age, with the marginalization of Ndibo, with the U.S. and international body now looking into Nigeria as where Christians have been being killed, and all these things that you kind of you see, if we can be able to actually stop that election, it will send a very, very strong message across the globe.
I don't know why I have a strong feeling. I don't know why I have a very strong feeling. Unlike before, I have to say this, that it is possible that this one will shock people. I don't know why.
Yes,
this
it should be a sign. It should be like a statement, that without saying a word. Just like what I was listening to when this guy, there was one guy, Chinedu, I don't know, you might know him. He was talking about
Emmy Space. If you could come on. Go for Emmy Space, the Emmy Special. Sorry, if you could comment. Don't forget to and share. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Okay. Very funny. Other on you about.
No, come back here. So yes, so any Igbo.
Okay.
Come back here. So any Igbo. My kemwa ni good self. Ifoko bezo di mogu.
Nwezi ya na-ezo onye ọbụla na ọ na-abịa enwe ya abịa kpọpụta ya. My all I'm just saying.
Na mba ga ga gbara efi ọsọ. Ọ bụrụ ndị ị ga na platform dị Yoruba, ọkwa ga m na keko iko boss ya. I remember her for complete 15 minutes. I couldn't pick one thing.
But anyway,
Mazi Obi-Wan, Mazi Ndewu, onwe okwu ya ga-ekwu this name, gotago. Wele nuba I we pan.
Aga meba apply 15 good minutes one or more maybe Obama kwam se ba we ko.
Mana osiki kendi Yoruba. Osiki kendi Yoruba na-ekwu a na-eme meeting ka ha sụọ Igbo. I don't know. It has been
done. Ị na-ekwu okwu meeting ịnọdụ n'etiti ya ibi na ụmụ ha.
Anyway.
Ngwara ekwetere m aga m na-asụzi Igbo. I'm not taputo the tin ko
ka ịgbalibezie na
Madam Origin otisi asị awa malama ịma o wee be okwu ga-eru na ibekwa na be nakwa na be nna m.
Yes. Sorry, yes. I do.
Amakwala mma. Ọ dị wee be okwu ga-eru na iji na bai wee wepụta ego ya, osi na ofe egosi wepụta ya mmadụ.
Ojo master tinye ọrụ n'okwu ka a na-agazi.
Ihe na-ekwu dị na ọ da nwanne m na ịmana onye ndu eduketi ka ndị be anyị so far. Ọ bụ na ya ime ihe kwesịrị na anyị na-eme etu isi kwesịrị ma ya ma nọ ebe anyị nọ today, but we continue to move, you know.
Ọzọ mara jidegodi ebe a ka m bịa iwe kwene gị.
Mbe nwere nsogbu nwanne m.
If I'm a coalition, Haji me rendition. Okwankwo na ifa baro fenye mo condition. Maka eji eziokwu bịa, maka onye nzọpụta. Mana eme nu mana Maazị Nkere ga-apụta. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu enye gị final revelation. Si na temptation gada ya na affliction. But after temptation, no follow celebration. No time for celebration, no more tribulation. Odogwu amadi ka eze ndị Igbo niile. Ibe na-ekwe ya okpukpe mechara ebe ya ọga. Over 10 years ka na-achọ odogwu. Nne ya mechara nwụọ, nna ya mechaa nwụọ. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu, hope of common man. 20 count charge, ọ kụrụ ya hands down.
All right. Ocean Master, let's hear from you.
Ndewo. Nwada Ojugo ekene ngiri nne onnem ekene m onye ọwụ na Obi-Wan.
Ojugo
origin na amara no nkabiago ya sometimes anyway. But the voice na even man Nkere goddess abi na adem ko the same adam amazi nke bụ nke.
Ihe eji onu wee malụ ime isi onye nwa ya kwuo na
ibiri ego n'aka Madam Origin iwe ike iji fọt ịgakwụ ya Madam Ojugo.
Ọ dị egwu ndewo na ekele gị. You know, ihe abụ dadiko JPAC okwu anyị ọnụ release la egwu a. That's a very nice.
Yeah, I like him, yeah.
That's a wonderful work. That's a wonderful job. He did it very well, and it's perfect. 20 count charges, Okonya down, and he refers to that. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu refers to that. Ebeka dia three.
We notice, in my spirit, more than if I need cook. Yeah. Oh, Kosaka. Or black or Batagi. Okay, Mama said for the Gafa. You know.
Yeah.
Or the JPAC can have content with other if you so the thing on the MO, even though some people are not Nigeria and
no, whether me na-eji n'aka ma ide eji n'aka mgbe ọ na mmadụ meta nke dị mma mgbe ọ na mmadụ meta nke ba n'ife ị na-eme jidi ebe anwa because na ịma na ife dị n'ụwa bụ ị na-eje okwu gị na ịkpọrọ anyarị na-eji okwu ọ ga na-amụ isi jiji because ọ bụ nature anyarị ịghọtago but if you get meziri ijidi aka na-ekwu onu ya ijidi aka n'onu so that ịmara mgbe ọ normal CGV ka ọ na-ama ka mgbe o kwere ekwe ka mgbe ọ jụrụ ajụ ịghọtago so enwero m isu na anybody ọsọkwa anya bụrụ onye Fulani bịakwute nke dị mma kịta na-agbasa abịa mma na-akụ aka kwụrụ ọtọ na-agbara ya egwu ife anyị chọrọ ụzọ ụna ịghọtago na anyị na-alụzie anyị mara ka anyị merie so my people Maazị Obiwan na-ekwu okwu ife a ga-eme na ntụnye aka a na-atụnye na be anyị and ka eme ya ka ọ bụrụ ife ọ dị ka ife edele akụwanya ntu ọ ya ekwesịghị na ịghọtago ọ ya ekwesịghị ka ọ bụrụ
ejidenwu ha that day kpọchie ya onwe ọkụkọ ama apụta ewu ama apụta ọkwa individual without forcing anybody ime anything ya nwanne ajọ sitere votu one ka atụtara na ebe a dị otu a asị na n'onwe ndị pụtara abịa tụnụ asị na kere votu atụrụ asị na onwe ndị pụtara abịa ka ihe ọ dị gị ka ha ya eme
mba ọmụdị anyị mana ọ nwekwara mgbe adịdị nwe mgbe
video ya dị na nobody moved out idesago their result
if you can't have based anybody ha debere mbe ha ga mana ndị ba ya onye ọbụla ọ dịka ọkago ha aka na ọnụ ọzọ dị ka ha ga na ọbọzọ mmadụ pụtaga
ịma na ihe menụ na Adamu Okike na okebele ghọtago ebe ọbụla ịfụ esinye mmiri ọkụ ha wee sie ofe ọ ka ha wee sie ife ọbụla a na-esi ghọtago o nwere ụmụ akụrụngwa a na-etinyesi ya o wee iru ife ghọtago from ndị a ọ transform atụ ife achọ ka ọ bụrụ ịghọtago so na ebelieve na ndị na-achị anyị maara ihe ekwesịghị ime amaala ebe ekwesịghị ịma dị etu ọ dị mụnwa na onwe m ịma ịbụ okenye abụrụ sọsọ mgbe ị chara isi awọ na 100 years ma ọ nọkapụ obi na Cameroon ọ bụrụ ya wụ ịbụ okenye ịghọtago ịbụ okenye bụ a na-abụ okenye n'ime mmụọ
Ocean Master, it is doable. Ọ dị mma ka eme ọ bụrụ na ndị be anyị ga-ekwekọtanwu na ihe na-eme na Cameroon is on fire. Cameroon is on fire. It's time the world chadoro anya na Nigeria. Let us do something on our own.
But Africa is waking up. Obi-Wan, Africa is waking up, and they are moving with the tempo. If you don't take time, oga bagutarinne. So na if I na-ekwu maka ndị be anyị kịta na ọwa anyị nwa ka ọ dịrị dere ndị na-achị anyị achị okwu na-ekwu nwere ebe ọ na-eji ghọtago o nwere ife a na-etinye ịma isi mmiri ọkịta na-achọ ime tii o nwere ife ihe etinye na tii o wee ghọọ tii ị na-esi ofe ma ị na-esi ofe ogwusi ma ị na-esi onugbu ma ị na-esi ọha ma ọ gbọrọ ma ọkụrọ wuche ebe nwaanyị ị na-esi ma nsala o nwere mmụ ife a na-eti echere m ihe so ndị na-achị anyị enwe ya budo na ege m akụkọ one of onye isi nchekwaba obodo kwuru nnọọ ọ sị na efu ya ebe ọ na-agba egwu ọ bụrụ mmadụ ga-agwa gị o nwere atụ okwu ọ mara onye m ọṅụ o nyere m ọṅụ dị egwu adịmala ka a na-akọ eji gba nwa nọ na-eji fele pantry from ibe m na-achọ bụ agwara m okwu wee rizọtụ bịa ka m na-afụ ya n'anya ana m anaghị aka na odugwu ka ịbụ ịghọtago
so this one I will switch to English a little bit because I want everyone to understand. The post you are seeing here on your screen, you can just take a look at it so it will make sense to you. Nigerian police announced deployment of 42,000 officers, police, for Anambra election. They know. Do you understand? And this is not to create fear in you. This is for you to see reason why you must understand that sit at home that USB government have announced. Sit at home is very important. Otherwise, they are coming there with rifle and some with gravel. It will enter your body. So the best way to avoid that, so they will go back with their gravel and their catapult, is for you to sit at home. Otherwise, they will buy you because the primary purpose is to reduce the number and also use that against Madam Khan. Oh, IPOB want to stop election simply because you decide to come out. There's no difference between you and those opening 2x2 shop in in Lagos, Ibadan, not in the north, because they will tell you, what about your people in the north? What about your people in the west? They are using their 2x2 shop to change your mind, so that you believe, no, this freedom self is going to affect my brother's business, so place. Do you understand? So the same thing with you. So you cannot be criticizing people living in the north, opening their business in the north, while you cannot obey simple instruction. Sit at home. Allow them to, unless if you are, if maybe even those associated, then IPOB, oh, the Igbos are telling their people.
Mazi Kai, the issue that in the buy we have outgrown, behaving or living like fish. That when you put the fish, when you put a kind of fish or what do you call this, millipede or whatever you put on the hook, then throw it inside the river, fish will be running after it to eat. When immediately it enters their mouth, you hook, you draw them out. Biafrans have outgrown that. All else monye chon. If we go if I for something thousand. For something thousand police.
So because my brother, if you come out after they send the person to judgment, they will argue that the Igbos use that themselves. As for say, this 42 are they Igbos? The answer is no. And people that this 42 don't like you. So there's no, just understand this. Even if you hate Biafra, you hate Singles Advisor, you hate PM, you hate Masan Mekano, they got to go in the queue, they hate to go more. So for you to leave, sit at home.
Federal government chidatalo for the 2,000 policemen that does not understand the local language, a village.
Nothing.
You get what I'm saying? Federal government
they did not even know. They did not even know the terrain.
How are they going to understand what is going on? Because I say how fire they come fire. Okay, now from Nigeria.
My name ago, those things were to do well. Let me not go. Kaira EJ that side. No matter the number one half of hatch data, Ndebai have decided to sit at home. Ndebai have decided to sit down at home. They cannot come to confuse to kill our people again, and begins to target that is IPOBs, is ESN or Biafran army to do this.
They will change the name, of course. Yeah. And for you to know, and they know what I'm saying, ask them, why is this 42? Is there any war going on in Anambra?
Is there any war
going on? What is
not at all?
Why 42,000?
That if you have convinced that you're doing well, that people loves you, people want you to be their governor or govern them, why would you bring security men like that? Armed security men. Like if you see what is going on in Anambra now, my brother, street by street, mad with army armored tanks, as if we are in Ukraine or we are in a state of war. Even in the corner, Boko Haram, Zambeza Forest and Zamfara, you won't see that. Yes, my brother. Go ahead, everyone.
A workable country or a working country. An election. You shouldn't even know that election.
You at all.
You wouldn't even know that election. You can only know maybe in a drive to the beach. There's their polling station. If they hear the command of 5, not Bazin Kata.
Yes. Polling booth, if not electronically.
Exactly. You won't know. That police or the can or the can a bomb somewhere. Common election can they just make election call where that now sane people cannot be involved in what is being done. Only see that they take part na politics. Only one as na or can bet you up me.
No.
Access Sandy Malefe Aburo occupies the whole thing. Or then Obiano and go America or na go or where go support Anambra Jello Way House, St. Moya Airport.
My brother, the issue that now we should wake up. We should wake up and learn how to say no when it is necessary. We should learn how to stand firm, even on the front, on the present of threats. We should learn how to, because look at in Cameroon now, some people have died, but they keep on pushing because they know what they want. In Madagascar the other day, look at it. People continue before Burkina Faso issue. No, is that Burkina Faso? Okay, Nepal. Let me use Nepal of yesterday. Bangladesh. Look at it. People must die in every situation. People, but to stand firm, just like during SARS. Oh, now people endure.
You can only see that kind of thing. That's what Manson was talking about. The value system that they will tell you that Nigeria, that country, you are there's strength in your diversity. When you bring a Muslim, you bring a Christian.
What is diversity? What kind of diversity is that?
So enough for that these two different ideologies and now was a conflict among themselves. So the Christian name and the Muslim name, of course, Muslim always want to, because they see Christian winning them as a kind of a taboo. Now, other countries, like the message is very, very important. Other countries, nobody build their nation like that. First, then you cannot create a means.
And those also need as Nigeria. Also need as Nigeria.
Also, we have the main problem. What if also about this thing?
Yeah, also now because if Tana say turn by turn, not turn on Dugu. Now to go 6 years. Not south east Koluru now. Now south Koluru now. Now okay, because no nye Yoruba, Buhari banya, tinye ndi ugwu niile, ndi Muslim niile, ha wano na cabinet. Tinubu na-emekwa the same thing. This is exactly what Nnamdi Kanu is saying here. Rome's and alcohol like that. Every China, Anthony Nekwe na Buddha. Onka awo nke no umunna gị. Now.
The issue is this, Ema, if uneme bo ihe alunye na arụ. Alunye for long ago. The people made that amalgamation of Nigeria. The people who colonized that nation knew what they did very well. This is a project that they put in for long ago, so that this crisis of today, they know that it will come. And as it goes or continue to go, they are the most beneficial of that. If not, tell me, on a sane society, on a civilized country, how on this planet Earth that were a lot of elites, learned people, very smart and intelligent people, but watch since 1960 till date, apart from Zeke, apart from Awolowo, apart from the then Tafla because I got to school, then Akanibian and their group, tell me after them, kedonye mwe sense, kedonye kulao ko, kedonye cho the benefit of ndibeha chelo obodo. None. Yeni na ganobo and I get towards Islamic. And the biggest problem I am during this separation, I just mention Yoruba and Biafra. Okay, they try better than here for any face today. But they orchestrated this, hand over to Fulani. Because
Hamana, no, this is the only people gave me how he was access to if he were.
Yes.
Yes. Because up with that in the north, I can Yoruba. Yoruba can they can use Yoruba, but not as easy as
Mazikai, they are using Yoruba. Yorubas are involved na but na nke had them very, very minor. That na Emma or the other for me, no matter how cunning or how betrayed Yorubas can be, it is very, very easy for us to coexist with Yorubas and live in peace. And these nomadic people. And they man that or any this ọchịchị were enye ndị ọbịa n'aka ọ bụkwa ndị ugwu ka enyere ya o the only ugwu man chigodi abụ Gowon and Gowon
nke bụ eziokwu my brother iwe kwene na nna ha nke bụ eziokwu that na ịma achọ m ka ihe asa nọ like a tribal something
but all here they play out now but all here play out
war now Mr. Kai it's not sound but I know now tribal war now oh na ma hawk oh na book to ben
I what I'm but I know what I'm saying in my if you could now no come I na ndị Yoruba carry come than the North. I don't think so. I doubt.
Okay.
80% of even not name. That in Bondi na by the fuel energizing how you upon the West.
Yes.
So Obona, if in front the continent na cost the main engine the behind the West.
Yeah.
West.
Ocean master.
Go ahead.
You are Islamic, can't man, Yoruba were part of their Muslim brothers and stuff.
Yes, of course.
They not had a acquaintance Yoruba or real Muslim, you know, because you cannot give any Yoruba person a man go the mosque na not. So you will not end up now understanding that now. What these people want to do in Nigeria is what they have already did in Lebanon. Lebanon was a Christian country. What happened? They started populating themselves. What is going on in Britain now? They decided to populate themselves. Before my the Christians are Adebalesa. I know now. They will now start fixing themselves in the government. Again, the cabinet in Britain, if a majority of them not there are Muslims. And you can understand that now people can come out in the streets of UK in London and be protesting against Israel. But none of them will actually come and say that now there is a Christian genocide going on in Nigeria. Now, Britain should have been the people fronting what is going on in Nigeria. Why are they not speaking?
No, one Obi-Wan or the Oku Emunye Katana, Oku deliberately Emunye. Igejena or the King of Katabru Millina Banye. No Okumuni, you are Emi Munye the Oku ne Igejebru Millibanya. Rather, if you get me TV crazy more TV for ye men on ye name Eliza, also one of the prophecy Mazinan the Canonye. You see, Eliza machari ife mana odinko ha kanwa ka izuzu nwa mana ha claim na ha mo ye too much iye ha me ndị bai na ndị ọzọ fachi I believe na onwe karitinsi apia hetari naturally ya nature na apia hetari ya if not gwa mi ihe na eme na be Eliza kita na onye gwa gị na onwe ike ime years back inwe ike believe ye etu anyị na-ekwu kita na be Eliza a lot of things are at stake. Na agbala ndị be Eliza na agbala ndị na-akpụ isi na ọsọ na chalafa ka nna agwa gị ife a mmadụ atụtụrụ mma pịa nwa mmadụ na-akọ uji afta na-akọ papa anya if going ha in their millions na ha na-eme na street of London and ha na-eme with authority now they impose that na ha enwe their Sharia law. And let me tell you this, in my idea na Eliza kita na school ụmụazị na ha na acknowledge that is ha na celebrate this Islamic days, that is mgbe ha na-ebu ọnụ ha na-emepe ọnụ in my idea nya a na-akụzi na school as I'm talking to you now. A na-akụzi na school. What a world. Why do you be na the same Eliza Yeah, give tina no ala ahụ agụba ka a na-ekwu na ịbịa kịta na a lot of churches adịgo closed. Ịbịa ọnwachi ebu anya ọmụrụdo ejucha di ya onwe ya na-apịa.
Akwa a na-ekwu ike ihe sharia kwa as well. I don't know.
So yes, some of the churches kịta na ihe ejizi eme ụfọdụ owe chọọ ime training na ime ihe dị ka seminar eje hayali ya wee na-eme churches ka na-agwa gị churches I can name names.
Yeah, but churches are that functions.
It's not functioning. Ka na-agwa gị ife. So going by the ikwu by Lebanon and the Turkey, achọrọ m ịgwa gị that na ọ bụrụ na ịma Turkey ọfụma, Istanbul was an island of Greek. Istanbul is a very big area, on ancient and European side. Today, negodi have Turkey. As I'm talking to you, Turkey now a complete Islamic country. And then a fundamental one, then can abo when dan abubuali kankanji. Mabumaka kedonye chidi oh my god, njeta for this man in those 95, 96 like that. Then kasi Iran. And Iraq and Dana gap they were na piana zobara na po anakate wele mma na eme ihe na the blacks ebenine juebenine dal churches convert churches to mosque. Some churches are converted to prison. And on recent days on where Yemen attacking square part of the problem. So the same thing happened in Istanbul, Mena Lebanon, the same thing can now. As I'm talking to you, check the history of Medugri. Our name is Medugri. Medugri was a Christian state. Medugri in Nigeria was a Christian state. But today, look at Medugri. It's gone. Look at it. Every year, Air Force ye bin na eje to nda mbo eje na Christian community one follow ha jetwa the bomb bu abande phone here me go na for more than 7 times as no error. Zamfara Abugole completed the Sharia state. Now they are coming to Middle Belt. I want him a Plateau, which is just Plateau, Mangu, and all these places. They are all Christian. They are all Christian states. And today, and I occupy their local government, their towns. Nobody's talking. That is the thing an achievement by. And double take the time. I'm on a voice more out. Double take the time. Good. Obuna take the time. Obuna obro na iji Biafra ji sie nyike. Ndị ba anyị na-esi ọnwụ a na-esi regardless of ndị sabu anyị nwe in our midst and out there. My brother, ndị awakpo anyị ncha ya eme. And cheta na these people nwere agenda nke ha. Ha started the agenda from Abakaliki, Ebonyi State. That is Ebonyi State ka na-ekwu okwu ya. Ihe ndị amego na Ebonyi State ejiri ọnụ ekwu ya. Some part of Nsukka Gwulagu. Then Igazan Imo State. It's not a joke. Some people are bearing their alaji. Nka Nkozo. They are there. I said to all those people so that Osu Esieba na apia. Even Mumuna in that Ndibo. Because the biggest problem with this ndana na na one leg of na na one leg no new gumonya flanning way issue. Man no to tinya kakabure ebe ahụ. Ọkwa nwanne go. And that is their belief. So ndị bai anyị agba mbọ zorosi ukwu ike na ana. Zorosi ezigbo ukwu ike na ana. Just like ihe Maazị Nnamdi Kanu kwuo Maazị Simon Ekpa. Anyị nwetasi onwe anyị enyebele ndị nebo anyị aka ka ha nweta onwe ha.
Ha ma ihe a na-eme. Afọ video ebe Showore na gba ijele. Now I helped you, and you know what you are doing now is not good. Onezo, they know what they are doing. They will go small people. They will now sell on the behalf.
My brother, within the Nkere bola fakitana, emago no because of na odigo kusi wedi ni ma ye gotago. Na emago tinyele for bagara biade. Then biana afunyo kwa na afunye somehow. I believe near that normally within the two on kwana kesi isufa. Yeah, if
so what is the camera next year? Mbona ajua. Obia,
I watched it.
So it tells you they know what they are doing. They know what they are doing.
Onye ka nna gwa sị na ụdị nda o nwere ka isi handle ya n'obodo dị aṅaa ọ bụrụ na ihe a megasị ụdị nda by kịta na ha ma na-ekwu ụmụ nọnsensị ifo ha na-ekwu ụmụ agwa ifo pụta mbọsị a na-ekwu okwu erizie na ndị ha ibom bastard apụta na-ekwu okwu na-akọpapa anya nwanne ọ dịrọ possible n'ụwa na-abịanụ ịghọtago mana ọ because of na okwu ji agụ mgbara abịa ụgwọ ọ ihe ifo na-play out here mana ka a na-eje na nsogbu adịrọ ka a na-eje n'ubi ka ọ ka na-aka ịghọtago ofu mbọsị ọ ya adịrịrị ka ite esinye n'ọkụ mmiri ọkụ ga-asọrịrị and mmiri ọkụ sụọ anwa Chineke ya eme ihe o ji bụrụ Chukwu because na ọ bụrụ na ọkụ eje ka ọ na ọkụ agaghị ka ọ na-agba azụ ada akpọ
na watch ihe ya eme kịta na anọgide ịgbanye your news asị na eji helicopter evacuate Pobia from the Beha Ifuka Nigeria bido tighten security. Common Nigeria nogide Tinubu si unu na-achọ ime akụ na-achọ ime akụ o jiri idea sack every other person na-aghọgbu ndị mmadụ na that country. Afunube mu such place that people like the intentionally government are just not sabotage themselves. Now lie are silly citizens are looking at their faces and they lie. And they lie intentionally without no consequences.
Obi-Wan.
Nah.
The man in okay, when you were just can drop back the man in a now. Tinubu himself. Think go to yourself. A man announced election, yeah. A man is announced election. Mariyemen by 2 a.m. in the morning. Announced Chanya announced Nyabapu also. Kerifo Gware. Only open it will be an begging, but I beg 2 a.m. to the Mobile Bata. Kerifo.
A man in Cameroon today should have happened after announced Tinubu.
Obi-Wan, thank you. Our Ocean Master, thank you for giving me time. This our 29th of November. It is that miracle. Na Biafra is, I don't care what else or what other miracle that happens yesterday or today. The major miracle is the redeclaration of Biafra. Let me tell you why. What are all these places? Iran used to be, if not 90% Christians. Iraq, all of those areas. You got in the Bible, they have their names are changed the same way. Hajina got north now. Ebola ha bushirindi mad ha noche he change name. All the same way Iraq and Iran was changed. Hahahah a change here. We have bushichara. Egypt was and we're Coptic Christians in there we here for, but it used to be majorly so you look at this other one. This one a European country. Okay, so I don't know why everybody now go more malechakwa.
Okay, Dubai. Or Dubai.
No, not Dubai, no.
Or Turkey.
Turkey, yes, Turkey. Turkey used to be like 80-90% Christians. But this is what they do. Okay, here had you hope name. Ono mana hope or for do agamefu gaga mecha ha boga hana Saudi haga swear. So ha lota ha jirila nwa yo na change and there ha gara swear ha ka na enye position. Or if not for this redeclaration, next here I know him hates when people say, oh, ndi baya or chala is I'm not like because weapon that is a propaganda. They echo it and they want you to repeat it. And when they buy or just few, it's less than 3%, 10% is too much. So ha got her position. Ha biana amazing announce na ndi Imo State ni na ochala. Enwe ho onye no na village mu onye na kpishiala. I'm yet to see one. So kai happy help her to carry their propaganda. But in here mere ha ga mecha yuta ha shime ha bia si na amadi ni na wala ndi na kpishiala. And anybody ha bia na ewere oppression repression na-eme mila ndị mmadụ ewere ezi ụjọ everybody mechie ọnụ.
But Origin, don't you think all the very funny for an Igbo man to come and say that he's a Muslim? Like if onye Igbo see no Muslim, say follow that kind of person.
Funny let me tell you ihe ha na-eme. Ịma ụfọdụ like ihe anyị na-ekwukwa maka agụrụ dị too is nauseating. But ihe o ji na-eme m ya dịka ha che na egwuregwu. Ịma o nwere ụdị egwuregwu na ekele gafe ha elbow ọ ghọọla fight. But ha maha na ekele ha na-ekele from the elbow no fight. Maka ha ji ya na-anara ka ha nwee ego. Ma ha maha no bondage. Na ọ dịka otu a onwe nke kwuru na ha sịkwa ya na ha sịkwa ya ma ya agaghị ga gbuchie ndị be ha na ha ga-eji aka ha bịa gbuo. Oke ị nọ ọchịchị agwa gị ga-agbuo ndị be gị ma ga-eme ha eji aka ha gị na-egbu ndị be gị ga na-esetu ndị be gị up ka egbuo ha. Ele na ụdị iberibe ka nke a nọ planet Earth. Onye m ji na-ekwu na-agba unu hụ m na-agba egwu maka redeclaration a njikwara n'ugbo unu na onye ọbụla were okwu were aka protect this mandate. Ihe hụrụ m na ha na fall back somersault to oblivion. Ọ ka enwe ike mara ma ga-eme ihe a this redeclaration ka pretend it never happened. It has happened. That
we can make it way again.
Anybody nwere anwasị ka anyị ga try ya a ga-egbucha for I redeclare and otu Chukwu shiri gba ha may have n'anya is that there's no way you can undo 50 million. Is impossible.
Adam anapụ okwu n'ọnụ, but ihe na-ekwu to me ejuam other possible ka a ga-discuss anọkọtasị ka redeclare no redeclare gie okay for Biafra redeclare anya there is nothing also without 200 million nke I redeclare go ka kwunu you where is nothing there's no going back again.
We are saying
good
ana wagị na ife mere and ịma na owone ka anọgide na go back nke is not an option, to be honest with you. Nke about option what option na redeclare again na na-ekwe.
That is why that is
ndị ke DOS na ndị IPOB na menụ ka akpọpụta Maazị Nnamdi Kanu obiari n'ala yo Maazị Nnamdi Kanu emechala ọ handala over ọpụta ihe ọ ga-azawo onye ndu anyị ihe aha ya wụ onye ndu anyị nke ọla ọ chọrọ ikwu ya ekwu ma I don't believe onwe ka not ahụ niile egbu nne ya ime compound na egbu 28 agwa ya na redeclare Biafra ya chide ka ebidokwa n'isi. Maazị Nnamdi Kanu is not that foolish. So I believe kwara na ihe mere o jiri fọrọ ntutu na enweghị ike were ọnụ o jiri ede were shi ha na ya agaghị ekwu okwu Biafra ka ha ghara ime ya implicate because o tere declare Biafra enweghị anybody gabi iridu ya. Ya wagakwa na-ekwe. And ya wagakwa na-ekwe ka eme ya implicate to say, okay, okay, what is it? That man ekola, ebe ha gburu nne ya gbuo nne ya. Gbuo nne ya maka this. Nwa ihe ọzọ unu ga-ekwute nọ na ya. They have done their worst on him. He has told them, you boogie already. Any also no choro from him. Go with his own. Is that not an insult?
They are very confused because they can't become a different species. Because it has been their regular tactics how to bring everybody down. Once you talk about Biafra, they did it to Wazirike. People were not informed. They caught Wazirike where Wazirike supposed to know. How do we remember? During the time of protest, Wazirike made a statement. Immediately, they reminded Wazirike of one case in Amamo when police invited Wazirike to the police station after Wazirike Kuroku is supposed to Sowore on this thing. They reminded
Imo State Police Command, the DSS.
Yeah, it has been their way for them to subdue whatever that is about to happen. But when it comes to Nnamdi Kanu's case, they didn't know that, or they never understood, because most of these old people this time actually assumed that Naika had been in the 80s. They did not understand, even though Nandi Tine said all these settings, the reason they for history in school is what Nnamdi Kanu made now, what he did now, Kahaji Makiawe for history. As you can see, me and you, we are listening. I saw your, Madam Pichichis, I saw your comment when you were listening to this message. We were asking, when did this happen? And you felt it that now this man is really speaking the truth. The awakeness started during those broadcasts. Onyibo decided to stop sleeping. Everybody woke up. Every single person. Even Wazirike wanted to started becoming jealous about Nnamdi Kanu at some point. Mana onye Chukwu nakpunyere okpueze. Chukwu okpujeki edi okpueze. Anyị ncha niile kwụsịla hola. And that ihe ka na-save Nnamdi Kanu n'ime today, because we are no more sleeping, me and you. Ọ ihe mụ na gị ji nọrọ na this platform na-akpa na plan ka a ga-esi wee kele ihe anyị ga-eme ka anyị wee send their message to the world ka anyị gwa ha n'ike agwụga anyị. These things never happened before. It has never been even whispered. Everybody keep talking about the war inside their heart. Or many low. So they have this thing. So in Nnamdi Kanu jihad somewhere they don't actually know which way to move. You go see that the time is now. From the buy EG video among can because the guy.
Onwe ihe m notice, not all of them. Ụfọdụ n'ime ndị a nọ ọchịchị, right? Ụfọdụ n'ime ha ịhụla ka ha siri pụtazie na-ekwugharịzi ọnụ na ọwụzi IPOB na kọstụ nsogbu niile ahụ. Maka ịhụla otu anyị siri kwechiri for Dr. Ngozi Orabueze na nobody nwekwara onye na-aga ịkpa ya, because ihe a ka ha jiri, but ihe ha na-ama ha na all their footwork on internet. Otu ha shi connect mandi menongram, mandi gramiti, mandi kuru, mandi koputara, mandi na koputara. Na ihe ndị a niile we ihe unu kuru. Yeah, it's like they didn't know na their footwork and the world is noticing. Imanke kanjo nke na agbagwoju ya. How come ndị baya mmadụ? You go to some all these even up to Asia, all across the world, and when the Chiranya na Nigeria, and when him in Nigeria hama. Mandi no inside Nigeria, they pretend na cover here, it's like all the kamadi no open field. You gonna zo inside open field. Na mother, it's just funny. Nigeria is a funny land. NIGER, the funniest clown on planet Earth with this name called Nigeria. Na government, and the media, stupid media. Actually, na cover no one here. When did the embedded? And when any these numbers are now baggy. It can ETNK because only Nkere Obibo massacre, Aba massacre, Nkpo massacre, Onitsha head bridge. I calculate.
Anya wo chicha. The kwa kina be a massacre. Anya wo chicha.
In a kuno, oh, we have men. Oh, ha ga bushio in the way he haji aka. Oh, madino, onwe yoji source of flag. Aga na egbushi ha. Ihe na ekwugodi mgbe this that python does. Small 1 young boy kuru. Na ole franya na window ebe ndị amị nọ na agba agbado ụmụaka na-eti na Black Maria. Ya na ekwugodi abomination no Nigeria. Naanị Chineke ma. Only God will explain the atrocity of this thing. Ihe na-ekwu ha ọchịcha ọwụha obodo Egypt na ya. O nwere ndị ojii na Egypt ọwụha Africa. Ị na-ekwu ọnụwa ọchịcha ọwụha how many ndị na-ekwu kwuru na North 70% Christian back in those days as in the 80s or 90s. Ole for ugbu Masbury ala na ho na-eme na hena. Ima mgbe bidoro mewe Masbury ọ maka na internet abịara na ahụzi. Brother, agbo nọ na Africa. Anyị enwetele Biafra ozi ka anyị zọ ndụ ọhịa n'ugbu a na-eme.
Oh, the very sad. Oh, the very, very, very sad that now a country like that cannot value the life of its own citizen. Or the very, very sad that you can't even tell a story of Nigeria without adding sad story out of it. Or the very sad that since I was born, I've never gained anything from a country that I assume that is mine. Or the very sad that that a government can be so wicked and lazy to the extent that instead of them providing for you, they rather take the one that you hustled by yourself. Or the very sad that now citizens and the government have a very, very, very distant relationship. Very, very sad that now our soldiers as Nigerians who should be going to war, and instead of us praying for them to come back alive, we pray that they will die there. Very sad. It's not the kind of country I would love my kids to grow up in, or I would love to finish my life in. Not like him for American soldiers coming back and their families are alive, are happy to welcome them. Everybody is dedicated to their country. Or drawn like that in Nigeria. Once you are a soldier, you have been condemned. Once you military clothes of Nigeria, Afugogi konye gangu tomorrow, which is not supposed to be like that. Israel invests in technology in their military because they don't want to lose a single soldier. Since Hamas na Israel na okay na anu gida sigi na able 2 Israeli soldiers and they make sure they recover the bag. I announce on name ndi eburu na TV. Emelonya memorial. Before foot soldiers enter somewhere, drone ebugo lose or gas scatter places, make a way fundi a job wherever because they value each person. Nigeria is a different case. A different case that na the terrorists bata na one village busu si ande mmadụ iwelukwa the same terrorists tie n'ime ndị amị gbukwa ndị amị ịbịazịa mmụọ je na-achụ terrorists pụtafu na onye recruit tie na my own platoon or onye mmakwabu my friend, how would I cope? How? Tell me. How? Nigeria at some point here or he did so disappointed to the extent that even when you stand up to protest, to even say that we just want basic immunity. I saw what government one day more no till electricity and water, and that's all. They cannot do it. They can't. Somebody will come and just forge a story. If monkey did not carry the money in snake as well what the remaining one. Dino Milaya da fenti. Everybody committee boro ka obia kwuo ka o si wee rie ego. Onwe ike ịda na obido bewe akwa ebe committee na agba ajụjụ or no fainting. I don't know if any of you guys remember how many people have fainted.
Repentance.
I don't know if you remember how many people have seizure and high BP during questioning. Remember the time, even before Senator Akpabio becomes Senate President, the day they wanted to ask him about the NDDC money he chowed. Do you remember that he wanted to tell them how the money went, how people shared the money? Even the people that Naboya committee apopta bia boya jujon ko onye account maka the money knew that now that everybody will be involved. What did they say? They told him, off your mic, stop talking, Ozugo, stop talking. Akpabio said, no, let me talk. You people come. Because he wanted to speak. He wanted to talk. Nigeria, Nigeria and Keta and Kechi, because now if you say let Nigeria be good, one more by now, go on, born or Keta, go on, suppose you know Keta, about the genocide in Nigeria. So many people, because you know why? They build the system of Nigeria to the extent that now before you become something good in Nigeria, you will soil your hand. Birogodi from local government chairman, based on the election, when you get bribe, you choke governor from there, you get for Senate. Before you lieutenant as a president, if that now he may go one or two things, in case of one day when you want to come and show them that you are much more smarter, they will bring out your past. That's why when they see somebody with no dent, that person becomes a challenge to them. With the tomorrow, if they happen to find anything guilty in the economy, also when I will not pin kozuru. By now, you will not believe it. Common na the kano ka arrest na Kenya Zubata na Nigeria. Mba me go do examples in ka bulie buata ka mmadu nwe the god to we je ma address na house language attorney general
only one person only na more the kind of camera you know is not common.
I mean it's okay, so maybe I didn't come out like that. Okay, no better than the kind of some attorney general of a country decide they are going to use a particular set of people's language. Did you go see how victorious they are? They know what they are doing. Oh, and they're one day buy Amaha what is going on, thinking that when the time comes that they will know the difference. During the war, when they come, they deny the Biafra. Kakita on abun nolunafo ezen asabano na ebakwa otufati be what we won the bewa. Sometimes I'll probably have more mana. Most of these things is all about ignorance. When you choose to be, even though that I understood that some people had no choice as of then, because everybody wants to survive. But you can actually see that now ndị North ha bataba ịbịa gbu ndị mmadụ ọka efu a na-azọ witi ihe anyị na ndị Benin na-azọkwa ikwu onye Igbo ihu onye Igbo ndị Yoruba na-azọ ikwu onye Igbo ihu. When they come, they don't know who is who. And they don't know you. They don't know you at all. They worry.
Let us wind down.
Thank you very much, man.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Madam Origin, God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Okay, let me just make this clear, because this man, the latest update about his issue in Abuja, they have returned the show back to him because of a very dark man. So they have returned it back to him, and the document has been given to him. Remaining, there's another document that he said that he's going to get maybe yesterday. I don't know. You have gotten that. I don't know if they have given, if they have submitted that one to him. But the good news is that they have reversed the whole thing simply because of very dark man. Okay, and you buying house and buying project, building whatever. Just pray that you will not be a victim like him. But even if you're not a victim like him, it's a matter of time, unless you realize your mistakes and begin to correct it now. And the best way to correct it now is to stop buying anymore and say the one you have. Then join your voice, join your hands to liberate yourself and your generation. You cannot do it alone, but collectively, you can get it done. And how to get it done, you know the channel to follow. If you think that you want to, maybe if you're good in manipulating things or you're lying to yourself, that's your business. But follow Biafran declared. If you want to get it done, if you want to make sure that you know what you're doing, or you want to live in a decent environment where your life will be protected. This is not a call for war. I'm not saying you should hate any tribe or anybody, but be focused and avoid putting yourself out there as if you know it or when you know nothing. Follow people that know what to do and how to get it done, because you get why. Thank you all, and make sure you like the video before you go. God bless you. Like I said, God bless all of you on the comment section, and thank you for joining me. See you again tomorrow. Good night. God bless you all.